post my tweets, and then we will get going.
Okay.
Tweet is out, and I forgot I need the URL stuff really quick.
Earl.
Earl. Second edition. That's not gonna be. Nope. I did not. PTPS.
Boco is now live.
I sip on my mug. Interesting.
What you got in your mug?
Intriguing.
Kevin Spacey's stupid tears.
Who?
The guy who he got caught diddling kids, and like his excuse was that he was gay.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's. I don't know why he thinks that would be an excuse.
Oh,
but
it's
okay.
fine. I'm gay.
Yeah, I mean, if anything,
What?
he could have claimed to be part of the Catholic Church.
I'm Catholic. It's okay.
I'm Catholic.
Hello, guy. Okay, there. I've posted everything. So what's up? Welcome to another episode of Roll the Bones. Remember to be on push to talk and or push to mute. Then why do I hear you?
Because I'm talking. Fuck do you mean?
Do I need to be on push to
I'm
talk?
pressing the
Because I
button
don't know how to do
so that you can hear me.
Okay, fine.
I will be on push to talk.
Oh, that's not you.
So
It's
that the
just
stream can hear me.
it's just for Soups because we have no solution to our audio
Because we're in the same room, you see.
Yeah.
Have you considered just moving into different rooms across the country?
There are no other rooms.
We already
Have you
did
considered?
that.
Have you considered? What? How about this? You just simply buy a plane ticket to Lawton, Oklahoma, and then you get a what do they call that? An Airbnb in
Those are
Lawton,
expensive.
Oklahoma, and one of you flies to Lawton, Oklahoma, and then records from there.
Why Oklahoma?
You know, I'm paid off by the Lawton, Oklahoma municipality to get people to go to their state, their city.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome to Roll the Bones, the Mouse Garden. Roll the Bones is a actual play showcase of indie tabletop RPGs that I do every time I finish a video game on stream, on the main day anyway. So this week we're playing Mouse Guard 2nd Edition. It's based off the Burning Wheel system, I believe, and it is an adaptation of the Mouse Guard comic books, which you can find if you Google enough. I don't know much about the comic books, but
Damn.
I
feel like
enough shit.
I feel like that statement could be applied to anything that has ever existed.
Yeah, probably.
You
I
can
just
find it if you look for it. It's out there.
If you use the Google machine, you can find out what the Mouse Guard comics are about. They're probably about mice.
I assume it's about mice who are guarding something.
Yes. But anyway, and as per usual, I have 4 guests / players. I'm just gonna go from the left to the right. At the bottom, Josh, introduce yourself and introduce your mouse.
Hello, I'm American Josh, resident gamer extraordinaire. Catch me on Twitch, live streaming Fortnite, Epic Games. No, I don't play Fortnite. They build too fast in my brain. But more importantly, in this case, I'm playing the mouse, Edmund. He is a patrol leader who is old as dirt in mouse years, and he's a jaded old man. That's what he's like.
You want to tell us about some of his skills or traits?
Sure, I can give you the full rundown. That his traits, he's got 3 of them actually. He has weather sense. Because he is very in tune with weather. He's like, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. As he says, the music's a bit loud.
Yeah, I've turned it down. Not sure if it's turned all. If it's Ezzy, can you give me a nice feedback to see if the audio is good enough? I'm also turning up Josh a bit. I've turned down the music significantly. It's good now.
Yeah.
You may keep going talking about your hashtag old fur.
Excellent. He has weather sense, as I was saying, so he's a little more in tune with the weather. You know, he's got a bit of a bit of an extra sense about it, you could say. Oh, some sort of weather sense, perhaps, could be could be something that you say about it.
Yeah.
Ah, there's a Fortnite ad. Nice, good, excellent.
Your favorite game?
Sorry, I was just distracted. Yeah, I only stream Fortnite actually.
Now, babe, I have a question.
Yes.
I've noticed that in the rewards for channel points, there are some things there. Are you gonna explain those a little later?
Yes,
or...
I will explain those once we've gone through stuff and once we've done the whole intro.
Yeah, once
Cool.
I've
Second,
finished.
I have
enjoying my
2.5 thousand points.
Okay.
25 or 25,000
Okay.
is what
I mean,
can I use this?
It is mainly for the viewers, but the players may use the channel point system if they wish.
I don't think we're
Okay, cool.
supposed to grant fate points to ourselves. No, Steven.
No, I'd put a hard stop on just saying just give it
Because-
to other players. Thank you for the
Otherwise,
follow.
I also have like 14,000 channel points. So.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the Numbskull's official channel is following.
Incredible. Gosh,
I
you
will
may
kill
continue
you.
with your intro.
Sorry, I was stalling for time so I could get to the traits section, so I could give a better description of weather sense. I was born with an innate sense of weather, or perhaps I learned it through experience and can feel it in my bones. Yeah, so that's cool. My other traits are jaded, which is fairly self-explanatory. I am callous, and I am also an old fur. My last trait is old fur, which means I am past my prime physically. So, I'm a jaded old man that can tell when it's gonna rain because of my bum leg,
Nice. All right.
which tickles me. Do you want me to mention any of my skills? I could just say my highest.
Yeah, just like mention
you
one
want
or
to.
two.
My highest skill is Weather Watcher, which is max.
It is.
Because I thought it would be funny.
6
And
is
then
the
my
highest you
second
can go.
highest skill is Fighter, which is much lower. And then I'm not that good at anything else.
All right. Soups, do you want to introduce your character?
Hey, I'm Soups, Super Ninja 5506. You can blah 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 blah. Hey, I'm playing a little guard mouse. Let me open my character sheet real quick.
I can't believe you didn't have your character sheet.
Okay. Okay. Hey, so the mouse button, I'm gonna have to change what that button is because it backs out of web pages.
You're a fool.
That's really
Maybe
funny.
not that one. Maybe not
My
that
name
one.
is Rickard. He's
And I'm
a-
here to
he's a
say-
guard mouse, freshly graduated to the second lowest rank of mice in the mouse guard. He's a young lad. He's kind of terrible at everything, but he does his best.
Click the shield. Thank you for the follow.
He's like pretty okay at survivalist, and he's pretty okay at pathfinding and weaving, and everything else he is average to bad at.
Incredible. All right.
He's also a decent laborer.
Aren't we all? Next is Swissy. Introduce yourself and your mouse.
Hello, I'm Swissy. How are you?
Hi,
Pondering
Swissy.
this orb over here.
Swissy,
Pondering an
you can't
orb?
refer to your cat as
Yeah.
an orb. It's rude.
That's a little mean to call Robin an orb, Swissy.
She'll live.
I'm going to call the ASPCA.
I don't even know where she went, so I'm not pondering shit right now. I'm Swissy.
Hi,
I
Swissy.
hang out with these other people, and that's pretty much all I do. My cat. No, my mouse name is Chatter.
My mouse name. Sorry.
My mouse name Chatter.
It's like
Mouse name Jeff.
you like slipped into the my name Jeff cadence. So
My mouse name
stupid.
Chatter. My
Stop.
mouse name.
Stop. Shut the fuck up.
My mouse home Copperwood.
Swissy, just quiet, stuff now. I mean,
Swissy,
shush.
just read me the
Fuck.
numbers.
My dad, Nolan. All right.
Okay,
Seriously
okay.
though, because this is a serious game for serious guys.
Serious mouse.
What do you want to know? What's good?
Just tell me tell us some of Chatter's traits and some of their skills. Doesn't have to be all of them, just a few of them. Just to give us a good idea of the character.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
I mean, he's kind of just like a little shit, isn't he? A bit of a whippersnapper. This guy. He's just like young and headstrong and not really thinking about
Oh, will he take me
the
on?
big picture.
Will he take on anyone?
Headstrong to take on anyone? Yeah. He doesn't have bad opinions like Mr. Headstrong though.
Good, that's good.
As far as his
I'm proud of
skills
Chatter.
go, that's a good question. Oh, there's the shield. Hello. He is especially good at pretty much nothing. It's just an even shotgun spread across a few things. Good at manipulating. He knows his way around. Like he's his mentor or artisan or whatever was a cartographer, so that's where he got that from. And he's also got a bit of hunting skills and scouting skills. So yeah, he just knows his way around. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Ava, do you want to introduce yourself and your mouse?
Swissy, I appreciate your friendship. I just want you to know that.
Listen, I'm bad at this. This is no...
Talking.
Yeah.
Talking. Speaking.
It's okay. We're all bad at talking
What
sometimes.
else do you
true.
want to know?
What else do you want to know, baby?
Are you new in town?
I'm new
You
at
come
it.
here often?
I'm gonna push.
Ava, if you want to introduce yourself and your mouse.
Hi. I'm Ava. I mean, honestly, as of recent, I've just mostly been, chilling. But today, I'll be playing Honora, who's, a tender paw, just got into the guard, fresh as fresh can be, and he's a little bit of a scamp, but he's generous, he's bold, he's brave, and he's compassionate. Very determined to get up in those guard ranks. Very determined. It's funny though. He's a little confused because he was supposed to be under a mentor named Roland. However,
Whoopsie doopsie.
Roland's not here anymore. He kind of left. So now he's with this old guy who can like sniff weather or something. It's weird.
He can smell it. He
can
feels it.
smell-
He feels it in his whiskers.
You know, Honora was walking down the hall one day and saw him, and this old guy is just like half asleep in his chair, and he's just going like, "It's a hurricane on Monday." I didn't know what to do with that information.
Solomon Grundy, hurricane on
Hurricane. Gonna hit him with a hurricanrana, you know.
All right. And that's all our players. I'm Boco, and
Oh, look at Molo guy.
I'll be the games mouse.
Thank you, Mother guy.
Thank you for the subscription and the follows from
Thank
everyone else
you.
earlier. Let me get out my script, the module I wrote for this. All right. So actually, before we get into the meeting with Gwendolyn, I want to know. Let me look up your names really quick. I forgot. Rickard,
Okay.
Chatter, and Nora, what are you doing in Lockhaven today? Lockhaven is the capital city of the Mouse Territories. What are you doing at the moment in the city?
I am.
I think Rickard is like awaiting orders. He probably graduated like a week ago, and he's kind of just waiting for like marching orders to see where he's going. He grew up in Lockhaven, so he's just sort of always been here.
All right. What about the rest of you?
Honora is scampering about. He overslept. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know where he's going.
All right, and what about you?
He's sort of
Chatter?
frantic.
I'm exactly where you think I'm supposed to be. No, that's not true.
What does that mean?
Swissy.
I'm just browsing some shops nearby.
All right. And the last one, Edmund, you receive a sharp knock on your door.
Oh way! I throw a tankard at the door.
There's a second louder knock.
Oh, it's not raining today.
Throw a second
Oh.
louder tankard.
You
I rummage for more tankards.
You hear the sound of your door opening, or like your door, I guess, more or less. It's like, summons from Gwendolyn, here! Someone throws like the mouse equivalent of a paper plane to you. And that...
I unslump from my bedding, where it appears I had collapsed. It was not the last time I've collapsed in here. I meant the first time. I guess I'll take a
also
look at the
probably won't
note.
be the last time.
It will not be the last. I'll grumpily take the note and unfold it so I can read it.
On the note, it says, "Come to my chambers immediately," and it, of course, has like all the formal indentions and stuff saying, "Come to."
Okay. Getting up there on the wall.
You're
huh?
being summoned by the matriarch of the Mouse Guard to the war room, more or less.
I have a headache. Or Edmund does, I suppose.
The paper does not
Is
respond
is
to you telling it it has a headache.
Is it a hangover headache?
Oh, absolutely. Which means that I need to do my daily ritual of rummaging through my like little cupboard for more alcohol. Do I find any, or have I finally run out?
Depends how well stocked do you keep your alcohol?
It varies by month.
Right
He
now,
tries
it
to be
is
stocked, but
it
he's
is, like,
also
the
drunk a
very
lot.
beginning or like middle of the winter, so
Oh, it's probably fairly stocked then.
then it's decently
In
stocked.
preparation.
What do you find? What is your alcohol?
Well, it's probably a fine collection of things ranging from what would essentially be like a coastal pirate's grog to like a nice, like daffodil cordial. So, it's probably a grog day though. So I pull out just a bottle of real paint thinner-esque stuff.
Excellent, man.
And I brush at the very, very embedded stains in my cloak and make no other preparations as I stumble out of the room.
Excellent. All right.
I do grab my knotted rope and my walking cudgel though.
Gotcha. All right, so as you arrive at the door to like the war room, briefing room, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming you're giving it a knock.
Yeah, I'll rap on it with the end of my cudgel
From the inside, you
and
hear
take
give
a
you a
swig.
you hear a voice, "Come in."
What's that? I'll let myself into the room.
Yep. Well, Mologa, if you're going to redeem a persona point, you're going to have to tell me what character you want to give the persona point to. And if you read the
Gotta give us
description,
a persona point.
if you read the
I don't even know what that
description,
means yet.
Swissy, it's either in the cheat sheet or in the character sheets that I posted in the channel.
True.
Things
Persona.
I don't have open.
Yeah, I know, that's on you.
Guess you'll die.
Yeah,
Guess I'll
but
die. I can't fucking. find
persona points, I believe, allow you to it's either a reroll or an explode. Let's see.
Explode.
Persona adds an additional die, allows you to add an additional die to a set of rolls. So if you want to give someone an extra d6, that's what that would be for.
Fun.
Indeed. Yeah, but as you walk in, you see Gwendolyn is standing on the other side of what would be a decently sized table with a map on it. It's like, Good morning. I apologize for calling you out so early in the morning, but this is very important.
No problem. I do a very sloppy salute with my hand holding my liquor.
Mm-hmm.
It sloshes onto my cloak.
This is highly
Edmund doesn't seem to notice.
This is highly unusual, but I need to send you on a mission. I know we normally don't do missions in the winter, but this is important.
But
All right, so
okay.
we've got a guard alumni missing. Nicholas, you may have heard of him. He was touring around some of the smaller towns on the western side of the territories, giving speeches and such. However, he was due back here more than a week ago, and no one has heard from him since at least he left Elmas. And at this point, I will slide the players over to the map so they can read the map, so they can look at the map and see where these things I'm talking about. And for the record, Elmas is this one.
And I'm sorry, what kind of mouse did you say he was?
Nicholas is a bit older. He's a white mouse. He used to be a guard captain, but he retired due to age.
Got it.
You can do that.
Mm-hmm. If you
Edmund probably should be retired.
Yeah, probably.
It's not a lifelong appointment like a judge.
No.
No.
Also, Josh, I don't know if you noticed, but mark down that extra persona point from Molo Guy.
Oh, okay. So do I go up to 2 or do I go to 1? Because I had 1, but I don't know.
Go up to 2. Everyone starts with 1 in each.
Hey,
Oh.
don't.
Thanks, small guy.
Sorry.
The cat
Doing-
attack.
A wire, which is not a good sign.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
And normally I wouldn't send you out on a mission this dire so short notice, but this is very important, and a majority of the guard are not available right now. I've got... She rummages around and produces what would it like be akin to a folder. I've got one patrol guard who was sent home from his patrol early due to an injury, which now has been dealt with, and we have your own Tinderpaw and a bit of a special case. This Tinderpaw was left in the city due to you know him. What's his name again? Roland. You know Roland. They had
Oh, that guy. I grimace. I spit.
Indeed.
Ugh.
He had to leave his Tinderpaw back here due to
I'm sure he did.
an important
I'm
mission.
sure it was really important for Roland.
An important mission near Dark Heather, and he didn't want to risk their safety.
Oh, that's what Roland wanted to do. I'm sure it's what Roland wanted to do. I'm mumbling mainly to myself.
So that's really all I can really give you for support. She slides the folder over and it has like the closest thing they have to like files and the other 3 mice. I need you to move out as soon as possible.
Well, if we're what's left, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Listen, if you get it done, she winks. I might find something for my personal larder that you might enjoy.
There's a very subtle gleam in Edmund's eyes as he hears the term personal stash of liquor. Oh, top shelf. You have a deal. I take the file. I spill liquor on it. By accident.
And Molokai has gifted Swissy a fate point. So fate point lets you explode your dice. I guess I'll explain what exploding dice means. Basically, in this game you roll a lot of d6s, and if you use a fate point, you can explode your dice. Exploding dice means you will re-roll all 6s and add them to your already amount of rolls.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Malaga.
And yeah, so Edmund, I guess you are off to pick up your your guard mates, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I think I have to go collect
Alright.
these sorry B-listers.
Get to me in a minute, because I gotta do something about the cat situation.
That's fine.
I sort of walk.
Too much freedom.
I walk my way out. I'm not quite stumbling,
Mm-hmm.
but
Getting there.
I have been drinking. I drink a lot, so it's kind of just a constant state of not being exactly going where I want to.
Nice. So let's see.
But-
Let's go with Rickard. Rickard, where does Edmund find you? Barracks.
At the barracks, probably. Like just kind of cleaning up random stuff, waiting for orders.
I bang in the door. I like force it open with a loud crash.
You see Edmund in there, like scrubbing the floor with a rag, and as soon as you enter, he like stands up straight and like slaps himself in the face with the rag, trying to go into a salute. And I was like, "Hello, sir. Good to see you today."
Oh, like quieter. Oh,
"Hello,
Jesus.
sir. Good to see you today."
Hello, Rickard. I thought I'd find you here. How's the floor? I gesture with my bottle hand and spill alcohol on the floor.
Almost spotless.
Yeah, it's good.
Let me
It's
clean
good.
that up for you, sir. He walks over to clean it up.
Yeah, I don't know why you bother. It's gonna get dirty again. I begin drinking and slosh alcohol on myself.
So what brings you by today, sir? I know you don't usually like to come to the barracks.
It's too optimistic here, you young recruits. Barely off of your mother's teat. And you come in here with your spiffy cloaks and your new weapons. And I throw the files at him. We got a job.
Oh, okay. What do you need? I can be ready to go in about 5 minutes. I just gotta grab the stuff.
Make it 3.
You got it, sir. And he salutes and then like sprints off to like go gather his things, which are actually just like on the other side of this room.
Awesome. I also say thank you, Dusty, and also thanks to
Thanks,
Notlaw
Dusty.
for the follow. All right. Let's see. Swissy, are you back?
Yeah.
Shatter, where does Edmund find you as he's going around picking up his charges?
I'm shopping.
Actually, Shatter, you should know Edmund already because he is your mentor,
Yeah.
right?
I am your mentor.
I'm
You're
grabbing
my
some parchment
tenderpaw.
I'm grabbing some parchment from the usual place for my map making.
I burst into the usual place loudly again. Shatter! No, it's
Captain,
stupid
Captain.
drawing.
Look, what's your name? Edmund, right?
Yeah, Edmund.
Captain Edmund entering.
Thank you, very good. We got a job. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know what voice I'm going with, so it's going to be this.
Great. I'm glad you figured that out. Thank you. Now, you put away your paper and let's get going. I'll fill you in on the way.
Okay.
It's nice to work with you, sir. I hope I can serve as a good above guy. What do they call that? Like second in command, I guess. I hope I can serve you.
Yeah.
We are going to die.
That's good. I like do like a side eye to Chatter and like do like a basically like get a load of this guy maneuver at Rickard.
Rickard looks completely unfazed. He is saluting and smiling.
Yeah.
I will do my
yeah,
best to
great.
not kill anybody, but I only promise to try.
As
You
we
wouldn't
go
kill
in,
this sweet little boy.
I mean,
as
it's
we're
up to
heading
your
to the next
strategy.
one, I'm filling them in with scattered details as I remember them about the matriarch Gwendolyn giving us a task to find the retired guardmaster captain Nicholas, who was last seen in Elmas.
All right, and Nora, where do they find you as they're picking you up for the last person?
I am running through the streets in a frantic fashion. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm barely paying attention to anybody around me, constantly shuffling by people and bumping into them.
I want to trip Honora with my cudgel.
Oh.
Okay, let's see.
I want to
Nora,
reach out
you,
with it.
Will you let that happen, or?
I will let it happen. Honora is so frantic that he cannot even see anything in front of him. He's so panicked.
I reach out with my cudgel and just like hold it at ankle height in front of Honora.
Oh goodness, where am I going? Oh goodness. Oh good. Oh!
Hey, Rickard, this is the one, right? This is the last one.
Yeah, this is Thunderpaw Honora, sir.
Great, excellent.
Honora
Congratulations.
opens his eyes.
You should be careful, recruits. You don't trip.
Honora gets up in a fashion that's much too fast for the average mouse. He shuffles behind Edmund and picks up his cloak. Oh, you're a mouse guard.
Yeah, what gave it away? Was it my stunning disposition? I swill my grog.
Your disposition is great, sir.
I could smell your disposition from here.
What's that mean? Have a
You're
good night,
going
Namaste,
to
okay?
die.
Yeah, we're all a happy mouse guard family here. Now we got a job to do.
Oh, then you must be Edmund, my new mentor.
What?
Oh, all right. So I have this paper here. Honora pulls out a little paper. You see here on the dotted line, it initially said Roland, but in this marking here has crossed him out, and they wrote your name in.
Tear the paper. I tear the paper away to look at it. I stare at it really closely. I begin mumbling all of the mouse curses that Edmund knows, and it's many
That's
mouse
so many.
curses. Like, he's from a port town. It's a non-stop stream of mouse curses. Oh, yeah.
It's nice to meet you, recruit. I'm glad that you will be working under the great master of it with me.
Oh, you're
Terror's
a
hiding,
mouse
make a
guard
freaking
too, huh?
Rug out of him, fucking tear him.
Yeah, I just got my coat the other
Dump
day.
into a scroll case.
Oh, why did they pick you up?
Cowardly fucking bastard.
Because of my hard work and dedication.
I'm gonna fucking beat him into a bloody
I hope
pulp.
I get my cloaks.
Fucking cudgel him until
Yo,
he
you
can't fucking
can
stand
do it.
straight.
I'm doing
Toss
my
him
best
in the
not
eye,
to
fucking
acknowledge
hurricane.
my new mentor's
And fucking
swearing. What
I like
about
it.
He
you?
does a lot.
What about you, fellow Tenderpaw? What's your name?
Me? I am Shadow.
My name's
Your
Rickard, by
voice
the
is-
way.
Hello, Rickard. Your voice doesn't match your fucking face.
Go over him. You know, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
I thought you were gonna go more like shitty, like a little shit voice.
You know what?
Like
Hang
more
on.
Sonic, more like my
Oh
name's Chatter.
yes. Hang on, yeah.
Why have you done
You know,
this? to
like
me?
my name's Chatter.
I'm Shatter.
Oh, wow, that fits a lot more. All right, Mr. Edmund, reporting for duty. It's me, Honora.
Oh god, why are they
Nice
so
to meet
loud?
you, Rickard. All right.
Oh god, I'm gonna.
I nudge.
I'm Rickard, by the way.
I
think
nudge
said
Rickard.
that.
I'm like,
You did.
more like a Norring.
I don't get it.
I glare at you.
like, well.
I smack my cudgel on the ground. Enough! Enough! Taking.
Yes, sir.
I push the paper back to Honora. I'm like, hey, fine, here, fine, here, fine, here, fine. You gotta get your things. We got a job now. We'll sort out the mentor thing later.
Yes, sir.
Great. And then we head off to wherever I would next logically go.
Assuming you have everything, you'd probably just be heading out towards the gate that points the closest to Elmas. If you look if you look at the report, you'll actually see that his planned return route would have been a straight shot from Elmas to Lockhaven instead of taking a.
I see that. So in between Shaleborough and Ivydale, but not through either.
Yeah. If you look at the map, you see there is just a line that goes straight between them.
There it is. I couldn't find it.
Great. Then I'll take my merry band through one last supply gathering, which is me grabbing more bottles of alcohol mainly.
Do you need me to carry any of those for you, sir?
That's the best idea you've had all day, Rickard. I hand him several bottles.
Rickard stuffs them in his oversized backpack.
That's great. Just be careful with those. One of those is my mother's.
Absolutely, sir. I won't let you down.
Ah, you believe that, huh? Oh boy. Anyway. That's I guess just straight shot here, right to Elmas then. Keep an eye out on the way.
As now that you're officially formally leaving on the mission, it is time to set your mission goals.
Oh.
Yeah, so
goals.
What is your goal for
I was wondering about that.
this? So let me find here. Beginning of each session, write a goal for your character. A goal is some action or deed you want to accomplish in that session. A goal must be something appropriate to your missions and duties as a guard mouse, and a goal must be something you can reasonably accomplish this session. Might not get there, but it's got to be possible if you try.
I want to honor my family with the head of my enemy. No.
Whoa.
I'm going with the rather bold goal of impress my squad mates.
Plural? Because let me tell you,
I wish to murder those all around me.
you got a tough crowd.
Listen, I think that you think that just because his voice sounds like that, he's not very reliable.
I think my mouse wants to bring like something valuable home to kind of prove his worth.
Okay. Bring home a memorable treasure if I were to steal something from the Dungeon World playbook.
Yes. Yeah, something that, would set him out from the others. Be like, haha, I got this, bitch.
Edmund's goal is just to
Not
find
lose another rat.
Well, no, his goal is to just find Nicholas or what happened to him, so that he can get at that personal stash.
I'm gonna prove my worth to Edmund and earn his praise.
Oh boy!
Do it.
That's just as impossible as mine.
Yay!
Uh-oh.
Alright, now that you have all your goals set, it's time to get moving. Right, you step out onto the road outside of Lockhaven. It's pretty chilly because, winter's setting in, and the weather's a bit overcast, but not much else past that. What do you do?
After about a minute of walking, Rickard stops and goes, "If I take one more step, it'll be the farthest I've ever been from Lockhaven."
You should take another step.
I push him.
He takes another step and then is also pushed. He's like, "I did it!"
If you take another step, that'll also be the farthest you've ever been from Lockhaven.
Oh my
God,
God!
I can't do this the whole time.
Well,
Let's do this for 9.5 more hours.
You can't watch through that whole supercut, Swissy. Are you too weak?
No.
No, that was Chatter saying that, not me. I could listen to that shit for hours.
So you want me to continue going? Okay.
No.
I really don't give a shit.
Alright, if you want to head down the road to Elmas, it is going to be either a Pathfinder, Scout, or a Health check. Tell me which one you're going to do, and tell me who is leading it.
Alright, well, I have 3 Pathfinder. What was the
also
third
have
one?
3 Pathfinder.
Oh, health. I have 4 health.
Pathfinder, Scout,
I
or
have
Health.
5 health.
I have
6 health.
6
Do
health.
any of those in
and
particular have like
I have 3
consequences
scout
for
as
using
well.
a specific skill?
No. Okay, so this is what I'll tell you. Pathfinder is obstacle 3, Scout is obstacle 4, and Health is obstacle 5. Which means you have
So
to
we
get
want whoever
3,
has the
4,
best
or 5.
Pathfinder, probably.
Yeah.
What's everyone's Pathfinder? I have 3.
2.
I also have 3.
You know
I
what?
will
Then
also
I will slap Rickard on the back. But you can get a so much.
All right. If you're doing this,
I won't let you down, sir.
I will remind you that each of you can assist. Describe how you're assisting if you want to assist to add an extra dice. And Molokai also donated a channel point dice to this roll.
Oh, thank you.
Can I is assisting when I would use my trait or just in general?
Just in general, if you want to say a specific skill that you're using to help with the Pathfinder skill, you can.
I want to use my
I
weather
guess-
sense.
That can
Or-
help.
Christ.
I want to use my weather watcher to at least know what the conditions on the trail are going to be
Yeah,
like.
that makes sense. I'd accept that as a help roll. What about the other two of you?
I will use. I have a 2 in scouting where I can pretty much just reach like a higher vantage point and just kind of like check if like everything is accurate
Okay.
to our
yeah,
path.
I get that.
And I can go with one of my handy dandy maps because I have cartographer too.
Okay, so you.
I was gonna say I pull out like a detailed map from my backpack. And,
Bitch, no, you don't. I pull out a detailed map. Fuck you.
It was me, dude.
I ask fucking what's the chatter for a detailed map, and we look at it and I plot our route.
All right, if you would like to roll that, so that would be just rolling your Pathfinder, plus the 3 assistant dice and plus an additional dice from the chat.
Let's roll 7 dice.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So if I have a 3 in this, then I put in 4, I guess.
You have
yes,
4 bonus
that's
dice.
the 4 bonus dice.
Where's the dice
Ooh,
roll?
no.
Ouch.
No, you got 2 successes. You got a 4 and a 6.
You only got 2s.
You could use your points to explode those dice if you want to try and save it.
How do I do
You just
that?
re-roll an additional d6. Just roll one more d6.
1d6.
And do you like restore those points at any point, or is that what the channel point thing's for?
Normally, those points are given as a end of session reward, which is why I put it in
and
the.
I also see you can earn them. Throughout.
That's why I put it in the channel point.
I'm incapable of not rolling a 2.
Yeah, that's why I put them in the channel points because it's not multiple session playthrough, but I wanted you guys to be able to use the points.
Yeah, great Yahtzee roll.
Yeah, that.
I would almost have a Yahtzee if that were Yahtzee.
Yeah, that is a failure. So everyone who helped with that can mark a failure on the skill they used.
Hell yeah.
No.
Cartography.
No.
I am going to say. Now, I didn't expect to have to be putting in a twist so early. I didn't expect you to fail the first roll of the game.
Literally the first roll. When I had so many chances to not fail, a 50% chance to not fail it, frankly.
Yeah, right? And
maybe even better because I had 7 dice and I only needed to get 3 of them.
let me think about what we're gonna do. I think you are going to be delayed. You are going to. It's going to be much later. It'll be much later once you actually get to Elmos than you were expecting, and I think you all will be tired. If you look on your sheet, there's a box you can tick where it says tired.
It's on the front page under conditions on the
Yep,
right.
that's correct.
I see.
right below persona points.
I see.
So when it says
I'm
ob
so
3 health,
tired.
does that mean we would have to roll a health and get like?
You would have to,
more of it?
yeah, you'd have to roll an obstacle 3 health check. So you'd have to beat obstacle 3 with a health check, yeah. Which you could also be assisted by other people for. But you have arrived in the town of Elmas. If you would like, you can either see about getting a place to stay for the evening, or you can start looking around now to see if you can find anyone who knew about Nicholas's travel plans.
Oh,
So
well,
as we're
we're not
traveling,
back, so
the-
that's probably not a good sign.
the longer it takes to get to Elmas, because I assume Edmund has an idea of how long it should take to get to Elmas, he grows more discontented,
I would sure
and
hope
his
he gets all
grumbling
the
gets louder. So by the time we've reached the city, he's like very annoyed.
Sounds like a lawnmower by the time we get there.
Yeah, but yeah, you're in Elmas. What are you gonna do? You can find somewhere to rest, or you can just skip that and just go in and start trying to find people. Odds are you could probably find both if you went to like a local inn or a brewery, pub, whatever.
We're going somewhere I can sit down.
Look,
We've
got
been
you,
walking
sir,
for
Edmund.
far
Look
too
at-
long, and I stare at Rickard.
He smiles back at you and says, "I'll find an inn right away, sir." And then begins wandering around the streets trying to find an inn when you definitely already know where an inn is.
I begin heading to the inn. in
Nice.
town.
All right, the inn you find is let me think of a good.
Do
mousy
I
name.
do you think do I know where an inn is, Boco? Being an ancient old man?
Let's see. You were from, where were you from? I forget.
I was from Port Sumac originally.
Let me find.
So to the
Portsmouth.
far northeast.
Yeah, it depends. Do you think you have been to Elmas on a mission before?
I think he's probably been to like all the close towns roughly.
So
Maybe not necessarily all the way down to like Apple Loft and like
Yeah.
Lily Goose and things, but I think
Mhm.
like probably I was imagining sort of a rough circle around like Elmas and Shaleboro and
I
White
think-
Pine and stuff would make sense.
I think I'm gonna ask you for a circles test. For that, if
Sure.
other people want to assist, I'd say it's it'll be an obstacle too, because I don't think this would be super hard to find a inn.
I
Sure.
will not assist.
Okay.
I am very lost, and I'm just kind of hovering around Edmund.
Okay. Any of the others want to assist with the circles roll?
The circles roll.
Yeah, circles.
So you'd
roll-
assist with a different skill, I think, right?
Yeah.
The
Still.
roll of circles.
Circles.
So,
is
so it's essentially,
referring to social
do you
skills.
want to assist me, Edmund, in
finding.
finding an inn, or not?
I could try to assist via scouting, trying to like look around, get an eye.
Now, do I have to pick a different one, or could I also do scouting on top
You
of
could
that?
also do scouting, I believe.
Yeah, I'd say that.
All right, so I'd roll with 2 bonuses.
Yep.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That meets. Perfect. You find yourself standing in front of an inn called, let's see, let me think of a name really quick. The Rusty Nest.
So do
I'm
we mark a
pretty
success for
sure.
that also, or just
You would also mark a success, yes.
That's what the P is, right?
Pass.
Yes. Pass.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure I've drank here before. I go bumbling in.
Yeah, behind the, I guess, bar, there's a mousy mouse, I guess, has got little mouse glasses on. It's like, oh, hello, welcome to the Rusty Nest. How can I help you?
We're looking
We're
for
looking for a place to stay.
Oh, you
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
This is a place to
That.
stay.
No,
Your
hey,
finest-
boss, we found one.
Your finest wine, please.
Oh god.
Can you afford that?
No.
No, he cannot.
I've been cut off.
We just need a place to stay, and anything that you might happen to have heard about a certain mouse that's gone missing.
A missing mouse? That's not good. You lot of guard on.
It sure isn't. What was that?
You lot of guard on, shoot.
I am Edmund of the Mouse Guard.
Oh,
This
I
is
think
my-
I've heard about you before.
The glowing reviews, no doubt. Let's see here. We have Rickard, Mouse Guard, Chatter, and I want to say Noring.
Honora is hiding under your cloak behind you.
Wherever that one is, they're somewhere around.
Yeah, we can get you a place to stay. Guard discount. It'll just be, it'll be fine. We'll talk about it in the morning.
Great.
You can go to your rooms now. Do you want to eat? Do you need anything from me before you turn in?
Have you?
I'm kind of hungry.
You got any grub here?
Of course.
I'm also hungry.
Do you know what type of food you're looking for? We got berries, nuts, frosted nuts.
We'll take.
frosted nuts.
1 pound of nuts, please.
We'll
That's
take
bigger
the
than you.
hardest
That's a lot of
tack.
nuts.
We'll take the hardest tack you have in water.
Here you go.
Okay.
You want fries with that? That'll be $5, baby.
The mouse slides an amount of food across the table to you. Remember that you are mice, so like a grape is like
Hands
an
us
apple.
1 nut.
Yeah, there's a nut cake or something. I don't know, dude. I didn't look into
Nut
the food.
supreme.
Nut. Yeah, but yeah,
wrap
they slide some food across to you, and let's see, what did I make you? Did I make you tired or hungry? Tired, I think.
I mean, it's tired.
Yeah. Okay. Since you're all gonna go take a rest, I believe you can make an obstacle 3 health roll to see if you are not tired anymore.
Oh god.
Really quick, and I'm
Yes.
sorry to interrupt. Josh,
Absolutely.
how long is Edmund's cloak?
Pretty long. It definitely drags in the mud.
Okay. At some point in the table of the eating, you hear munching and crunching beside you. You look over to see Honora wearing the end of your cloak as if it is their cloak beside you. Oh! Nothing! Pulls down cloak.
Uh-huh. I finish off my grog and fish for another pot.
I've got one right here for you, sir. He already has one out, like ready to hand to you.
Ah, great.
Cloak is
Um,
back on.
Would you say you were impressed by that?
No.
Jesus Christ!
I would be if we had gotten to Elmas in
This-
less than twice the time it takes
This
to
is-
get to Elmas.
This is fucking Notice Me Senpai the campaign.
No. Oh god, Edmund's not ready for this. He's so old
sorry.
and cranky.
All right, if you guys want to just take a rest, then I did double check the book. Getting a good night's sleep does cure you of tired.
Oh,
no
perfect.
surprise.
Good.
I wasn't. I did
So we
not-
don't need to make the rolls?
Yeah. I just thought I'd do it just in case, like during the food, but then I realized, wait a second, that probably
Oh,
cures
okay.
tired. I didn't script this part. You weren't supposed to get here, but you failed. So
Yeah.
I'm improving real hard right now.
Excellent.
That's how it should be.
Then we rest. I would like to point out that as soon as Edmund gets to wherever the sleeping is supposed to happen, he collapses instantly just into a heap and is fast asleep.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of the upper floor rooms, I'm sure.
Just conked out. No ceremony at all.
So what about the others of you? How are you guys doing? Are you going to bed right away? You doing anything else?
I am going to do as I am told and go to sleep. I will be the best mouse guard. I'll follow in the footsteps of my mentor and go to sleep just like he did, on the floor.
Alright.
Oh god, you picked such a bad role model.
This isn't a great example to follow.
Yeah, I just
I'm going to
got
bed.
Okay, if everyone's going to bed.
Rickard snores very loudly.
Oh god.
Just like you in real life. Wow.
Do I snore?
Every night, dude.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Whoops.
I consider briefly holding a pillow over Rickard's face.
But then realized that would be murder.
And
Then
you
I
would be
realized it
kicked
would
out
be
of the
murder.
guard. And if it was bad enough, they might throw you in wild country.
I can make it look like an accident.
Poor fool drowned in pillows.
Didn't realize how soft those pillows were when you went to sleep. Shame, shame.
With them on top of his face.
Where pillows belong.
I was supposed to move
But no,
us
I
to
go
the
to bed.
screen a while back. Don't worry about it. I don't have a screen
Snoozing.
for Elmas.
We're snoozing.
Oh yeah.
All right, if nothing's happening else during the night, it's the next day. What are you guys gonna do?
would like to
Complain
imagine
as
there's
I
a
wake
bird
up.
I'd like to imagine there's a bird outside the window or some shit that
Caw-caw,
sounds like a normal
caw-caw.
alarm clock. You know that
I throw an
whole-
empty bottle out the window at it.
I think a closer equivalent would probably be like really loud bugs or crickets. Because
Yeah,
remember,
because-
you're
yeah,
not.
because
Yeah.
I think you're a bird would be like larger than we are by a pretty
Yeah,
significant
yeah.
margin.
Yeah, I have to tell you, like the analog for dragons in the Mouse Guard book are owls,
Yeah,
and like I guess a Tarrasque would be a bear.
gotcha.
Woof. We are mice.
But yeah, you know, like that old 90s alarm clock sound.
Yeah, I know the one
The
you're
one,
talking
the
about.
one that my alarm clock currently makes, the one I use in real life.
The screeching, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. That's
That's the one.
the bitch.
Yeah, but it's morning. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna head out and start looking to see if you can find any news on where Mr. Nicholas has gone to, or
I
was going
mimic
to?
everything Edmund does.
Edmund
Even
starts
eat-
by
Everything?
Edmund starts the day by groaning loudly in annoyance at the noise outside and throwing an empty bottle out the window.
Ah, wonderful.
Nora throws an imaginary empty bottle out the window.
My head hurts. Ugh.
Rickard walks in from outside the room. He woke up early and he goes, "I had to make us breakfast, sir. It's ready whenever you are."
Oh, good, good.
Can I attempt to heal the guy's headache? Edmund, headache. I have a
I
remedy.
mean, it's not like a thing, but you can roleplay it if you want.
Yeah, let's just say I got like some fucking, I don't know, bullshit morning hangover remedy for some reason as a 16-year-old.
Eggs.
I got one of those too. I pull out a bottle of booze.
Okay. Oh fuck! I've fucked up my window. Okay, we're good. I only got 2 in healer. It's not worth doing.
Alright, everyone's still around? 1, 2, 3.
I'm right
Yep.
here, sir.
That you are, Rickard. You are right there. Aren't ya? Isn't that where you are?
Yep.
Yep.
Also here.
Yeah.
You should. I stop and stare at Honora.
I stare at you.
She looked at me.
Is
And
that?
I looked at him.
Is that? Edmund closes his eyes, and there's a visible moment of like strain and anguish, and then he opens them again, and they're more lifeless than they were before, which is impressive because they were pretty lifeless already. Yeah, let's just go get breakfast.
Go get breakfast.
I push past Rickard and head downstairs.
And Rickard follows you down the stairs.
I also pushed past Rickard.
Oh God.
Careful,
We have to learn what it means to be a good mouse guard, dude. Only role model.
That's so unfortunate. But yeah, I guess we get some breakfast or whatever, and then head out for the day to look.
All right. If you
that makes sense.
if you guys are going to try looking for information, that would be circles again, because that's the main social thing. Social circles.
All right, what's everyone's circles look like? I've got 3.
You probably have the best circles because generally guards just know more people.
1.
Yeah, I think I have the best circles,
I've got
but
2.
Oh, I got
If you
one
get-
circle. I'm sorry.
if you, so I can roll circles again if we
If
want
you guys
some
will
people
assist, I think I'll
help
give
out.
you an obstacle too for this. Because it was probably like a big event in town, so it's probably not too hard to find someone who saw him.
This is a weird question. Would I be able to use, like, laborer to try to talk to the working people, or is this explicitly a working on things skill?
No, I think as long as you can justify it in the context, I will allow it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my laborer then to try to like talk to the working people that are working mice at this town and see if they've seen anything.
All right, all right.
Okay.
What about the other two of you? Are you gonna assist? Are you gonna assist Edmund with the circles?
I will assist Edmund with the circles.
What
Alright.
skill are you gonna use?
How
to
are you
assist?
assisting? Why are you vibrating?
Orator.
Oh
Orator
God!
is for speak.
You
is-
begin making impassioned speeches at people for
Come on,
information.
people, we have to find him.
Oh, all right. Okay, I'll allow it. I feel like this is in character.
He's lost.
He's
Honora yells
lost. You've
dramatically.
been lost before.
Ah, fuck.
Chatter, you gonna help out?
Nah.
Okay. So
Not even helping
to-
with your active mission. Okay. Okay, sure.
Chatter refrains from helping. That's fine.
No, I'm making a new map right now, so because we fucked up the old one.
Chatter's too busy staring at parchment to assist us in any way. So I will roll with 2 bonus dice.
Damn right you will. For the meme.
I did well.
See,
we
if
got
I added my thing to
A
it, it
on
would have
above.
fucked up.
That's incredible.
Would have all gone bad. And you know it.
Right, that's a 3, so you do succeed. You find a fair amount of people like, oh yeah, I saw Nicholas's presentation. Real great guy. Last I heard, he was supposed to be heading back to Lockhaven. And a different person you run across was like, yeah, I saw him leave. I assumed he would have been back at Lockhaven for a while now.
You know, he left town.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, I saw the whole entourage go out. Big procession.
How many people were with him?
It's not like super big, but he was there and he's got had a few guards and 1 or 2 other people that was just helping with his whole presentation.
That does seem sort of strange, sir.
Yeah, it does. Edmund noticeably grimaces. as he hears Honora, but ignores it for now. Did you see which path they took out of town?
Yeah, it's that one. The one you guys probably came in on in today, in yesterday, right? Go straight
Yeah,
out
we
to
eventually
Rockhaven.
found it. I say, staring at Rickard.
Rickard
Wasn't me.
smiles and gives a thumbs up.
Do you know when they left?
I don't know, like week and a half ago. It hasn't been that long, but it's a bit.
Oh boy.
He could be anywhere by now.
I will
Well,
I will
we didn't
end
see him on the way back.
I will
Right
end
on
the
the way
conversation with
Must be
the
dead.
with the people in town, but not by thanking them or anything proper. I just sort of wander away when I'm done talking to them.
Yeah, that checks out.
Thank you for your service, citizens.
And shit. I guess we're gonna I will pull my band of idiots together and talk to them, I think, and be like, well, I think we're gonna have to go back out to the path and look for signs for them. Yeah.
What a great idea, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe this time somebody won't drop my map.
If you are going out to the path to look for signs, I'm going to say that's a scout check. Or let me look at.
Ole.
I only got 2 on scout.
I got
That
a
would be
3.
a lot higher.
Yeah, so I think
I think
I'd say that make
Three's the
that.
highest?
Yeah, I got a 3.
I'll make it a scout 3 obstacle. So if you guys want to talk together, generally whoever proposes the idea is the one to do it, but I'll let you guys talk among yourselves to decide who should lead it and who should be like assisting.
I'll delegate. I can delegate it to Cheddar or Chatter. Cheddar. I can delegate it to Chatter this time.
Sure, I'll go
Given that
first.
as my tender paw, I would probably know that he's fairly good at scouting,
Yeah. Kind of
and I will
Don't
I will
forget to mark a
assist.
success whoever helped with that last roll that Josh did.
Ah, that's right.
Well, couldn't be me.
That'd just be you
Can
and
I help
Ava.
using my survivalist skill to look for like signs that somebody had passed through here.
Yeah, that makes sense to
Oh,
me.
so like physical signs in the dirt. Nice.
I'm going
no,
to
no
assist with instructor by yelling loading screen tips at Chatter.
Yeah, sure. I got that.
I will assist with orator.
There are 7 holds in Skyrim. Each one has its own yard.
I'm not so much screaming at Chatter. I'm just sort of repeating what Edmund says in a bit of a nicer tone.
Okay.
I'll be like, remember, you want to focus on, and I'll like say something with tracking related. Be like, try to find the tracks that are fresher before the most recent snowfall, and then Nora just repeats it all like a parrot.
You have to find the tracks before the recent snowfall.
All right.
Except she like fucks it up. Somehow.
That sounds
Alright,
sounds
so
good
I
if you
roll
wanna.
3 bonus dice, right?
That sounds like it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Hey.
a 5. Nice. Everyone
Big pog.
marked a success on the skills you used.
Big
So as
McThankies
you-
from McSpankies.
As I follow the signs, I'm just like, heh, this is why you put somebody with experience in front, as if he's hot shit.
Yeah, as you guys are heading down the road, you notice there is actually quite a bit of a disturbance on the side. There's a bunch of like smashed up wooden what would be like more or less an equivalent to like a litter or something like that. Odds are you
I
probably
sense
just
a disturbance in the forest.
yeah, you guys probably missed it on your way up because you took an alternate path.
We took the terrible path. We got
Yeah.
Google Maps of downsides. We're using Apple Maps on the way
You
here, but
ended
now
up
we're on
using
Google Maps.
MapQuest. Yeah, and as you start heading off the beaten path in the direction of the destruction, you start to hear a bit sound is not normal in the woods. It sounds like very high-pitched whining and of the occasional snapping of a branch.
Honora rushes forward.
I try to stop Honora from rushing forward.
Nora, as you rush forward, you rush headlong into the scene of an old mouse, halfway up, well, like maybe a small quarter way up a tree, with a fox nipping at the branches below him.
Uh-oh.
Foxes are pretty cool.
Well then,
I drop my bottle of liquor.
I draw my sword.
I
draw my spear and look to my commander to.
I notch
see
an
what he
arrow.
wants us to do.
Are we like still like in a time where we can do stuff, Boco, or is there some
It
sort of like combat state we enter?
We have not entered combat yet. If you guys would like to do anything before the combat begins, you may present.
I want to try to interpose myself in front of Honora so that Honora's not rushing in first.
Okay, Honora, will you let them do that, or are you gonna be contesting?
I will not.
Okay, Josh, what ability are you using to do that? I think. Let me think. Let me look at your stuff. I think since you're just going, that seems like a health test. So I want a versus health test between the two of you. So a health test from Honora, health test from Edmund.
Shagazla!
Oh boy, I have a lower health.
Nope. And Honora's going.
Edmund
Honora's
dies.
too fast.
It's time for speed.
All right,
He
that's
just runs through Edmund.
that
like
sounds
the
like
Flash with a
battle
human.
is starting.
God damn
Sounds
idiot.
like battle starting.
So,
It's a fox, dude!
So, as we go into this, I will state something. In the Mouse Guard rules, there is a rule of, like, what you can actually kill. You can only kill things above or below one tier above you or below you. The Fox is 2 or 3 tiers above you, so you cannot kill it, but you can drive it away.
We cannot physically do enough damage.
Yeah.
Boco, I don't know if I need to do this, like, on my turn, but I want to try to... can I use my Predator-wise in some way to gain knowledge on the fox? Or try to help me understand what we should do?
Yeah, I'm sure we can work something out. But since you are entering combat, you will need to designate a combat captain, which is more or less who decides what abilities, like attacks you guys are going to use. There's basically 3 main attacks: attack, defend, maneuver, and feint, which are the cards you see at the bottom. There are not defend cards in the book for some reason. I couldn't find them.
But
I'll
it is an option.
Yeah.
I see.
I will do a quick read down of what each of the moves does, just so we have so you have an idea. So let's see. Let me find it real quick.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah, they're down at the bottom. All of you should be able to drag them around, but I was able to get it working with Swissy, but I'm not sure if it worked with everyone or not. Now let me find.
I am able to drag them.
Okay, good. That's just a way for you guys to be able to mark it easy.
Okay.
Let me find the index so I can jump down to the combat section, so I can explain what each card does. Conflict, page 98. Okay. And I'm going to be assuming you guys want to fight them out, the fox, and not.
At this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys were going to try to save him and run away, or just straight up fight it, because those would be the 2 conflict types.
We can try to do both.
I
Okay.
wasn't gonna fight, but my idiot went ahead.
Yeah, so I'll read out conflict captain, so you guys will want to choose whoever that is. Choose one of your teammates to lead this conflict. It can be the senior most guard mouse or the mouse that got you into this predicament. It's up to you. The conflict captain has a few special duties during the scene, but nothing too erroneous. Generally, I'd say just I'll let you guys switch up the combat captain every like 3 rounds or whatever, because that's what I've heard. I also would like you guys to set your combat goals for this.
Oh.
Like, what's your short-term goal for this fight?
Prevent Honora from dying.
Okay.
Do I need to record?
Destroy.
Okay.
Do I need to record that anywhere?
Yeah, if you want to, but I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it.
Collect
Destroy
tufts of fur
fox.
from the fox.
I'm going to attempt to protect the full map.
Okay. I would like you guys to roll your starting disposition. So you have basically disposition is your health as a team, because this is a very big team game. Okay, to generate your team's disposition for the conflict, we will use the conflict table. We are using the fight, so it would be you'd roll fighter and whatever with your assisted rolls, and then you add that to the conflict captain's health base. So let me read this out for you.
I think
Yes.
those two have the highest.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to make one, I don't know if you want to make.
I mean, for right now, it would make sense for Honora to be the conflict leader because they're running
She
in.
led the conflict, yeah.
He.
Kill the fox.
Yeah, I think Honora being the first conflict leader, at least for the first like 3 rounds or whatever Boco said, would make sense.
I'll
So-
so 4 and
so
fighter
do-
and a 6 in health.
So do we all need to roll fighter, or who rolls
No,
fighter?
it is the conflict captain who rolls fighter, since you share health as a team, basically.
But we can all do our assists
Yes.
still? Okay, then I will assist with my fighter.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, so you
When I realized that my 58-year-old mouse body isn't sprightly enough to get in front of this like teenage mouse, I at least yell a helpful combat tip
all right, so
as they
basically,
zip past me.
yeah, so all of you can give assistant dice to Honora, and then
I'll just do fighter also.
And then Honora will roll fighter and add that to his health.
Okay, so
Can I
I
help
roll
with,
fighter.
Can I
Yeah,
help
go
with Hunter as if I'm saying something like, oh, I know
Hunter
foxes are
actually
weak
does
here
work
or
in
some
this
shit.
situation because you are fighting an animal. You can use Hunter
Yeah.
or fighter for this. thing.
Yeah, I was thinking like just calling out like a
Yeah.
weak spot. Go for its nuts.
It's weak to fire, Arisen. All right. So how do I do this? So I go
So
to
you
roll
r-
fighter.
And then it says bonus dice, and you
Right.
add in 3 bonus dice.
Yep, that's correct.
So you just type 3.
Oh,
Nice. Well done.
Holy.
6 out of 7's pretty good.
That's
In spite of
pretty
what
good.
Boco has said, we killed the fox.
So no, you're
No.
just getting your starting health. So add that
I
6
see.
plus your health stat, and that will be your team's disposition.
So 12.
That's a
Should be.
pretty hefty disposition. That is pretty good for you guys.
That's pretty good.
Let me get out the fox's health. I put it down on here, did I not? It's on the other page. Yeah. Okay, and then I will continue reading the book to you guys. So, the attack action lets you take a shot at your goal. In a fight, this means whacking away at the enemy or filling him full of arrows. In an argument, we won't talk about the argument. So, attack played against attack or feint is a independent test. When played against defender or maneuver, it's a versus test. Attack reduces your opponent's disposition by a margin of success. Defend. The defend action protects and strengthens your position in a fight. This meaning can be blocking your enemy's weapon. Defend played against attack or maneuver is a versus test. When played against another defend, the actions are independent. When played against a feint, defend may not test. Feint beats it. Defend stops or reduces the effectiveness of an attack or maneuver actions. If defend successes are greater than the versus action and the margin of success to your disposition cannot go higher than the starting total. Feint is a special attack played against defend. The defender may not test. Defender makes an independent test. Your target's disposition is reduced by your number of successes. Played against an attack, the feinting player may not test. The mouse may neither attack nor defend, but the player should narrate the actions intended in the feint. Played against another feint, make a versus test. The margin of success is subtracted from the loser's disposition. Played against a maneuver, test feint at obstacle 0. Successes are removed from your opponent's disposition. And lastly, maneuver. Maneuver action is used to gain an advantage over your opponent. In a fight, a maneuver can be a push or a flanking move. In an argument, it's a confusing rhetoric. We don't care about the rest of that. So, the maneuver action is used to gain a temporary advantage over your opponent. It's the most complex action of the 4. The maneuver action has 3 possible effects: impede, gain position, and disarm. Each effect requires a certain margin of success. You can't use the same effect twice on the same action. You can use an effect again if you play another successful maneuver or subsequent action. I will paste these in. These are in the GM conflict page that I put in the chat, and I'll also paste a few other things relating to it. But it sounds generally. So what you guys do is the conflict captain and the rest of the party will talk over what they want to do with your actions, and you choose 3 actions at a time. And I also do the same thing. I've already chosen 3 actions, so don't worry about me metagaming on you. So let me post.
So from actions, you mean we choose like attack, defend, maneuver?
Attack, defend,
for example,
maneuver,
just
defend.
rock paper scissors essentially.
No, because you still do dice tests against all of them.
Right. Okay.
So like, if would our turn be like picking of those 4 actions,
Yes.
what 3 we want to do,
Yes.
or if we want to do like multiples of them?
That's
Like we want to
correct.
attack twice and defend once.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. I will be pasting quick.
As the combat leader, I vote that we attack, followed by attack, followed by attack.
I would
Seems
like
like
to
a
throw
plan.
defend.
As
Okay,
someone who has
you.
been in fights, I argue against that.
I would like to throw a defend in there someplace.
If we attack quickly enough, we don't have to defend.
What if?
That's a terrible idea.
What if it's attack? There's no card for defend. Defend and then attack. How do we feel about that?
I would want to start out with a feint.
Because feints like negate a defend, right?
Nora's got the bloodlust.
Yeah.
If I was
Yeah,
listening correctly.
I've put in a chart. Feint will prevent attack from doing anything.
If play against
Yeah.
defend, the defender may not test. Feint makes an independent test to play against attack. The feint
Actually, no,
player
it
may
might be
not
the other way
test.
around. 1 second. I've pasted all the stuff in the chat. Yeah, see, if played against an attack, the feinting player may not test. The mouse may neither attack nor defend, but the player should still narrate the actions.
What do I and V?
Independent and versus. So independent, you would be rolling up independent of the other one, so you're just rolling a number. Versus, you have to beat the number they roll.
So if we do a feint, what does it mean when it says played against defend?
So,
like
I also have the same
based on
things.
where we put it in our order,
So
it matches up with the foxes.
Yeah, so I also do the same thing where I select these like different things, right? So you say you choose attack and you play against me, and I've played to defend. That's what it means by that. When it says played against, that means what the enemy is doing.
All right, so we
So-
feint, we defend, and then we attack again.
And let's see.
I think I'm good with that.
I feel like we should. I feel like I want to try to gain position
You want to maneuver?
in there with a maneuver. Well, because Edmund's actually surprisingly tactical.
What
Let's
if?
see.
What
the
if
maneuver actions
feint-
just gain temporary. Gain. It's
maneuver?
complex.
Then it's
Yeah. Can't use the same effect twice in the same action because a different effect uses and are successful. Play against a target defend. It's a versus test. Play against fair. Another maneuver. It's tested independently. Is there more of those margin of successes?
Yes, there are. I just
I-
didn't paste them. Yeah, I can paste them for you though.
Sure.
I feel that this is a good strategy.
There are your other margin of successes, Josh.
So that's like combined across how all three cards do.
No, this is specifically
Adds
for a
up to-
maneuver.
Oh, okay.
So does margin of success 2? Does that mean we want a maneuver to gain position? We need to beat it by 2. We have margin success of 2.
Yes, so you need to roll 2 successes more than the fox does.
Do we want to try? I feel like that might be worth it still. For like the attack. Either we could just try to impede them. We could feint and then impede the fox and then attack it.
I feel like what we have now is pretty safe.
Yeah, I like the feint
We can,
into
feel out how this encounter goes.
do
before
we have to
settling
pick
the
what kind of maneuver we're doing first, I assume?
Let me see. Let
Or-
me look. So like, which type are you trying to do?
That's what I mean. Is like, do we pick
Oh,
impede, gain position,
no.
disarm now, or
No, that is based off your roll.
I see. Okay. Then yeah, I'm going to essentially in character. Edmund's going to yell about using tactics instead of just attacking.
And Nora nods his head. He's ready.
Yeah, so I think we
Really
can try
cool
out.
how the fox just let us have this group huddle for a minute.
Thank you, Mr. Fox. Very
group
cool.
powwow. Thanks, Fox.
The fox would like to know
No
what sound the fox
problem.
makes.
So yeah, I think we can try this. See how it goes.
Okay, so what order are you doing?
Feint, maneuver, it.
Okay,
Feint, maneuver,
can you do them vertically in the order that you're doing?
Ah, yes.
Maneuver,
Can
attack.
you not read horizontally?
No, it's just crowding my
Not
own
a
cards
manga.
that you guys can't see.
I see.
So your first one, who is doing the first one? Second, I've minimized the wrong window.
So do we pick a different person each time, or
Yes, it would be for who is doing said like
Are there specific skills tied to these, or can we use whatever?
yeah, as long as it makes sense. As long as you can
All
like,
right.
abstract the skill you're using.
so who's got an idea for a feint?
Actually, like here, I'll read this to
Who's
you.
Trixie?
A
I think
fight-
maybe Chadar with a
I could-
manipulate.
I
A
could,
fighter, a fight uses
fire an
fighter for
arrow
attack and
near it.
feint. Nature is used for defend and maneuver. When fighting animals, hunter may also be used for attack and feint. Lore mouse may be used for defend and maneuver. Animals always fight using nature.
Yeah, so I could.
So what can be used for feint?
It would
fire an
be
arrow that'll make it
fighter.
make a sound.
Fighter uses attack. Fighter is used for attack and feint.
Oh,
With
okay.
a high number.
Or
skill.
I have
In
zero
this,
fighters.
or like in this situation, you could also use hunter.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've got fighter of 4, so maybe I'll do the feint then.
Yeah, because I only have hunter too. So.
Maybe basically as Anora's like running in to try to get the attack, I can essentially like break to the side and kick up snow as though I'm going to, you know, be a threat to try to trip up the fox. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So then, do they still? Can everyone else still do assist rolls?
Yeah, that's what I'm double
Or-
checking on, but yes, you should be able to.
Because if so, we need those.
So, yeah.
Anybody remember why I wrote the word special next to
That means it's your like specialized skill.
Your specialty. Yeah. Remember, we all have a specialty.
Do we?
Yeah. You're supposed to. Oh no, you guys don't, because you're tender paws, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Rickard and I do.
Cool.
My specialty is weather watcher.
So what's happening? What's
Okay,
Boco's
so
double-checking the
yeah,
rules
it's
part.
double checking. I couldn't find anything about assists for fights, probably because you're all independently doing different stuff. So, who have you assigned these each to? Since there's only 3 actions, usually the conflict captain doesn't roll, and it's delegated to the others. Since we have 4. Normally, if we had 3, everyone would be doing 1. Did all that go through, or was I just holding the thing?
Were you muted this whole time?
Yes.
'Cause
Okay, so
we didn't hear anything.
okay, so who is doing these? Normally, the conflict captain does not do one and delegates the cards to the 3 other players. If you only had 3 players, all 3 of you
Oh,
would
I
be
see.
doing something.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, I think I can do the feint then,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'll do the feint with my fighter.
which skill is used for maneuver again?
Let me check.
Lordy, lordy.
A 6 and what?
I have a 6 in nature, so I could do the maneuver if it needed.
Boco was muted again if she was answering
No,
us.
I wasn't.
And someone... Oh, okay.
Somebody
Okay,
muted
I
me.
found it. I found what I was looking for. Each member of the team helps with the disposition roll, which we've already done. Each player describes how they're helping. Yeah, if you want to... Don't worry about. During the conflict, up to 2 team members may help the acting mouse on the action roll. So you can have 2 extra die if you have
Got it.
ones that make sense.
But like each person is taking one of these primarily, and then two other people can assist.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, okay. So if we need to do an attack at the end, and Honora is delegating currently, then maybe I should use my fighter for the attack at the end, and then
Lead us off with a
yeah,
100, I guess.
you can use Hunter for the feint. Maybe I'll yell I'll yell a combat maneuver at Chadar that Chadar knows because he is my tender paw.
Yeah, with some
So-
whack ass Nick code name or some shit.
Just like in
Well, it's probably just
basketball.
something. It's probably just something like
You're the
with
Santa
like.
Claus.
I'm just gonna hit you with something like just like covering fire or something. So you should just like. No, I'll just yell something like covering fire so that you just like loose a few arrows to like feint out the fox
Distract
from.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
I do that. That's
Meanwhile, Honora.
So I will assist with instructor then.
All right. So you have your whole stuff lined up.
Is anybody else assisting?
I will assist because Honora is charging in. I will assist with fighter.
Okay. Then you're doing feint maneuver attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will reveal my first card. It's attack.
Oh. What does that mean for me?
So,
So if played against an attack, the fainting player may not test. The mouse may neither attack nor defend, but the player should still narrate. So basically nothing. So we just lose our action.
yeah, and I
Okay.
roll.
But we're also healthy, so.
And I don't have a bonus. Oh wait, 1 second. I did it wrong.
You rolled 0
Yeah.
d6.
Because
You're
I
wrong.
had it in the wrong hole. That's why. There's 2 here. A 4.
So we lose 4 disposition.
Yes.
Fuck.
Feints are
Yes,
dangerous.
Feint is bad against an attack.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, they're
If-
good against a defend, and they're like a neutral-ish
So you
against
can
a
trip
feint.
up their defense. I got you.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like I mistook it for like evading, but that's what maneuver would be. I would imagine.
No, yeah.
So where do I mark what happened to
So
us?
no, that's our group health. Goes from 12 down to 8.
Oh, F. So that disposition is group health. Gotcha.
Disposition is group health.
So we're at 8. Gotcha.
Does
That's
anyone track the disposition in specific, or do you just track it,
Conflict
Boco?
captain should be tracking the group disposition.
So Ava has to track it.
We're at 8.
Bad start.
I thought, dude. I'm just charging in.
I look back at Edmund, eyes slightly betrayed as if I've done something wrong.
Your head
Wait.
is taken off by a fucking fox.
Yeah.
Bark, bark.
Let's say the fox just snaps straight at you. How are you responding with your attempt to attack
What?
the feint? I just want you guys to narrate what just happened. That's all.
I assume the fox just ignores the covering,
Yeah.
firing
It
completely.
ignores
Yeah.
the
'Cause they're
arrows,
tiny,
comes at
shitty
me, and
arrows.
I'm like, and I scramble back.
Okay. So what were you guys doing next?
We're gonna do a maneuver.
I believe we were doing the maneuver, and I was gonna take that one with
Okay.
the nature roll.
Nature roll, and which 2 of you are assisting with that? And how are you assisting?
What can I assist with?
Anything you can
Relevant
explain, I
skills.
think.
Relevant skills, yeah.
Can I just assist with my nature?
Yeah, sure. Actually, no. Nature is a specific thing. If you want to assist with it, you would need to tap it, I believe.
I see.
It depends on what you're doing, actually. If it's within mouse nature, like running away, it would work. Otherwise, you would have to use something to tap it.
Well, I can use my lore mouse then, because I think you said that can be
Yes.
used for maneuvers.
Yeah.
So I'll assist with lore mouse.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything that can help.
Does
Well,
anyone
as long as
else?
you can explain what you're doing. Please. Do.
So do they mark failure for that last turn?
Let's just say
I
yes.
assumed.
Let's just say yes. I'd have to look into it a little bit more later.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those are more for leveling up
Yeah.
anyways.
Would-
So,
It's,
like,
it's really not gonna.
Would Scout help out with this whatsoever?
It's
That's kind of what I was thinking of, like, if we're maneuvering, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
look out for that fucking root so you don't.
Look
trip,
out for that
dumbass.
fucking branch, dude!
Don't trip, dumbass.
oh my god, it's right in the way.
Careful,
Oh
it's
my God.
slippery over there.
Watch out for that deep water.
The dog one.
God.
Does that count, Boco?
Yeah, sure. Why not? If you want to, if you're maneuvering.
It's just Chatter and Honora just both shouting, "Watch it! Well, look out for that branch! Don't trip!
All right, and
Don't be stupid!"
I will remove.
only one of you can
my
shout.
Card.
Well,
It is faint. So that's a versus, I believe. Actually, no.
shit.
See, if I think it's yours against mine, right? So actually, it should be independent.
I just roll this without.
Yes.
Played against feint, the maneuver is
Nature
tested
with-
independently.
Yeah.
But it's nature, and then I have 2 bonus dice?
Mhm.
Cool.
4. Look what I get from Fame. I do that independently.
You get dead.
I think I beat it by
Yeah,
1,
you
right?
definitely did beat it by 1. Let me find the faint section. And
So I think they just.
lose a die on the next roll.
yeah, that's your margin of success, right?
Nope.
I think so.
Correct. Our margin of success is definitely 1, so we impede them.
Alright, so let me see. Rickard runs up with his shield, screaming,
Branch.
and like bashes it in the leg. Like,
Okay.
So-
from the side, in a way that legs aren't supposed to bend.
So if I'm reading this right, Boco, does that mean that like we just lost another 4 health?
No,
Oh, thank God.
that's not how it worked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we all just fucking die here? God.
That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? But it'd also be fucking hilarious.
I don't want to kill you.
But alas.
Alas, poor Edmund.
But alas, the fox gets to roll 11 dice. So, you know, say lovey. 11's
Hey,
a
babe,
lot
why'd
of
you throw
dice.
such a large enemy against us.
Do you know how hard it is to find something to fight in the winter? Everything's hibernating.
Just have
Another
one not be,
mouse.
Lamau.
Just have one not be.
A very small fox.
One
Like
got
a
lost
baby
on the
or
way to the hibernating place. And it's like, ah shit, better stay awake, I guess.
A microscopic bear.
A flea.
Just let us kill a baby.
Let us kill each other. How about that?
Well, we're just gonna have to throw some defense in here to raise up our disposition next turn.
It's time to attack.
Yeah, so what's happening? Did we fuck up? Did we die?
No, you didn't.
Oh.
You didn't take
Are we
damage
dying?
from that. It's a
Edmund
maneuver.
has to attack now, and I will assist with my fighting.
We took no damage, that's good.
So we impeded it, so its next roll is at -1.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to do a fighter roll. And I have Honora helping me with fighting, so I need one more person to help so I can have
We're gonna
2
tag
bonus
team
dice.
this shit.
Can I pop another few arrows its way just to kind of cover their charge?
Try to make up for your earlier failure.
Yeah, to cover them charging in. Okay.
Okay. 1 second, my drug alarm went off.
Drug alarm is going off. Give her a sec.
Fuck alarm,
I'm
dude.
doing drugs.
It's drug time.
It's drug o'clock.
It's drug
I
o'clock.
need more water to take my spiral though.
Having drugs.
Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. So I will. So you have all of your stuff ready?
Yep.
I reveal mine. The fox is also attacking.
Well,
Bitch.
Very good.
Not-
This is what
not
we
you,
anticipated.
Let me be clear. I wasn't calling you a bitch.
Shoot it in the eye.
So this one is
not contested. So whatever the fox rolls, we just eat in damage. Yes.
No, it's contested. What are you talking about? It's a versus
I
test.
thought I was independent.
It's independent.
I is
No,
independent.
Oh, it is
First-
independent. Yeah.
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 So we
Both
just
sides
eat
are
damage?
Yeah.
Alright, great.
Nice.
Well, hopefully the fox doesn't roll 8 successes out of 11.
Don't worry, it didn't.
Killing us instantly.
3 isn't great. Now let's.
I wanna do a persona on that or something.
Persona.
Do you want to add an additional d6 to it?
Yes.
Additional d6 will be fates. Oh no, it's persona. Sorry. Or
Yeah.
Or you can use persona to tap your nature and roll all of that.
What?
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 Yeah. So persona.
No, what does
has-
that mean?
Meaning you can roll as many dice are your nature. It will just decrease your nature by 1.
My current nature or
Your current nature.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do that. I'll tap my nature and roll 5.
Okay.
So is that why there's 2 slots
Yes,
for numbers and nature?
because your
It's
nature can't
supposed to be
change.
4 out of 4.
Then I
Yeah.
will decrease my current nature to 4 out of 5. And then I roll 5 d6s and drop my persona
Dang.
by 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it. Holy shit.
Let's see here.
You know what? I
You
forgot.
know,
I had the
forgot
skill
I had the skill
wise
wise earlier when we were on the road. That
Oh
probably would
my
have been used.
god. Oh yeah, I forgot I could like memorize roads.
So does that mean we have
Ooh.
5 total?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Best kind
There
of.
we go.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Now I'm gonna have to decide what my next 3 moves are gonna be, and you
Yeah,
two,
same.
you 4 can decide who your next conflict captain's gonna be and what your next 3 moves will be.
Oh,
Time
shit.
defending. What's this defense skill again?
What are the
Uh,
defense skills?
Let's say
You know,
The
funny, you
fox.
have a shield. You should lead.
the fox kind of like bashed into a Nora. Nora's now on the floor, covered
Well,
in
that's-
snow.
I think we should figure out who's best to have delegating based on what roles we want to do.
Fair enough.
I want to
Boco,
hit
what,
shit.
Boco, what are the defense roles again?
Haggle the fox.
Let me find it real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Let's be used for attack. Lore mails may be used for defend and maneuver as well as nature.
So my nature's
So do you
4.
decrease your nature every time you use
No,
it, or spend
you
it- or
only
spending
use
it?
Only if you tap it.
Only if it's something that is against mouse nature, like fighting. Mouse nature will be running,
Got it.
climbing, stuff like that.
Okay, I can do a defending in this turn if we want to, just because that's I'm good at that one. I'm good at the nature skill.
What's my nature like? Hold on.
Second page, upper left.
My nature's 3. Not very good.
I got 4 in nature.
No, I'm not very good at the whole nature thing.
I think we might just want to do like attack, defend, defend. Maybe not necessarily in that order, but
Yeah.
It's okay.
that sounds
I've
good
picked
to
all
me.
my roles already, so you guys may theorize out loud without any worries.
yeah. So
Attack, defend, attack.
attack, defend, attack. Well, no, I want to do 2 defends.
Yeah, because we want to
Kinda.
get our disposition up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the moment
just-
the mouse.
We
the
just don't want to
fox
defend
won't
into
tap
a
us.
feint.
Defend, attack, defend.
Yeah, I'm okay with a defend, attack, defend.
Yeah, because
That's
then we
fine.
can build up, and then if we fuck up the second time, we just build up again.
I think we might want to have Rickard. Wait, no, Rickard wants to do a nature to defend. And then Honora probably wants to do the attack. Are we using
fuck it, I'll-
Chadar's other nature for the second defend? Because then that means that Aiku should be combat leader.
So, when you use nature for helping,
Yeah.
does that reduce your nature rating, or is it?
Oh, for it. No, not for this.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because like, since you're using it, if
The
you're
new deck
using
is
it for like
regular.
maneuver, that's running
gotcha.
away basically. So it's within
gotcha.
mouse nature.
Well, we'd be doing it for defending.
Yeah, that still makes sense.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure
Okay.
I don't reduce
It's not
my...
conflict.
nature
You're
score.
you're hiding basically.
Yeah.
All right, then I will be conflict leader
Conflict
for this
captain.
round. And there is no defend.
Yeah,
So I guess
just like flip it
we'll
up.
just pretend these maneuvers are defend.
Okay. So defend,
Well, I do
attack, defend.
attack, defend.
Okay. So
I'm gonna try to rally my people into some sort of formation.
okay. So my, I guess fourth maneuver attack thing is maneuver.
So defend versus we don't have a card.
Yeah.
So
So let me look. We can just read the
Defend.
book.
defend versus
maneuver.
It's
is
versus?
if I'm reading it right.
Yeah.
It is.
Maneuvers a versus test.
So
I've got a 6 plus. I'm assuming 2 of you will probably attempt to help me.
Can I still help if I'm conflict leader? Or...
I believe so. Yes. It didn't say
perfect.
anything against that. It's just that you don't get to do one of the attacks.
Because then I can assist in the defense with my instructor. I'll instruct on how we should try to be
Best
forming.
defense is a good offense. I say, hucking random arrows as kind of like a line of "Don't cross this."
Just firing more arrows wildly into the night.
Oh, I just when Swissy
I'm
said
just
hockey,
firing
I
them
thought
at,
you were
like,
just
the
throwing them
fox's
with your
feet
hands.
to keep it back.
Was that Boco?
When I heard Swissy saying hucking, I just thought he was throwing them with his hands.
No. Now I'll fire arrows at the fox's feet to kind of
Okay, so
keep it
rolling
back.
with two bonus dice then.
Sounds like
Yep.
it.
Aha!
Don't get anything.
Fuck you.
I don't get anything.
Aha, bitch boy.
What do we get? What do we get for defending?
Well, we should gain one disposition, I think. We gain. If it defends, successes are greater than the versus action, add the margin of success to your disposition. So we gain one disposition, and we're back up to 9.
Nice.
Does that
Good.
align with what you think, Boco?
Yep, that looks like
Sense to me.
you are correct.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if everybody else can see it, but I just put our health bar basically
Yeah,
at the top.
I
of
see
our
it.
thing.
Yeah, I see
Thank
it.
you.
Nice.
Honora stands to his feet. His hands are shaking, but that's okay. He grips his sword. It's time! This thing.
I would like to assist with my fighter, by yelling.
Tag team it.
Yeah, I want to do a cool anime, like we're sprinting side by side. Anora's got their sword out to one side. I've got my big cudgel to the other side.
We're gonna do a fucking cross attack.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think Rickard is just like holding his shield like in the fox's mouth.
Mark.
Yep.
Can't do anything against this, Chucklefuck. Haha. Yes. I roll fighter plus. Oh, that was almost plus 20.
Actually,
Plus-
let me go over this
Yep.
real quick. Let's see. Who's using a bow, if I remember correctly? Swissy?
Moi.
That means
Chatter.
you get plus 2 dice to maneuver. Who is using a sword?
Just by default.
Yes, that's bonus for
Fuck
using
yeah.
that type of weapon.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah, I forgot.
Does that mean we add 2 to the last roll we did?
No, I'm just gonna say we're just gonna use it going forward, so we don't have to worry about.
okay.
That makes more sense.
Who is using a sword?
I am using a sword.
So you get plus 1 dice to one action of your choice in a fight. You may choose the action at any point during the conflict. Once chosen, the bonus dice sticks to
Now
that
we go to
action
plus 3!
for the remainder
Take
of the
attack.
fight. Yeah, so you get an extra dice. Babe, what are you using?
I have a shield and a spear.
Okay, shield is a protection plus 2 defense to 2 dice to defend, and minus 1 health dice to recover from fatigue if the shield was used. And a spear, you have plus 1s to feint, so you can add a 1.
Gotcha. I just roll 2 dice real quick, see if we got any extra health back.
Yeah, sure.
We did not.
We did
No.
And Josh, since I'm assuming you're using the cudgel, I'll just try to homebrew something really quick. I'm just going to use the halberd stats, which is plus
Sure.
1 dice to attack and defend, and minus 1 dice to feint and maneuver. Requires 2 hands and can't be used with a shield, so that works out perfectly.
Oh, interesting.
I've skinned your weapon.
Skin. So halberd.
Yeah.
Is that? I think that's on this one sheet.
Yeah, it's near the.
What does an S mean?
Once it basically bumps up all your number by 1.
Oh, I see. Oh, just counts as a success. So I'm reading the halberd right. It's 1 attack, minus 1 defend, minus 1 feint, minus plus 1 maneuver.
Yeah.
Do I need to worry about the choose mode?
No. We're not gonna worry about that. I don't see it in my book.
Perfect. So basically, I'm better at attacking and maneuvering, but worse at defending and fainting.
You're better at attacking and defending, and worse at fainting and maneuvering.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, just remember to add those to your numbers.
So I'm good at maneuvering is what I need to keep in
Yeah.
mind. Okay. Cool. Cool beans.
All right. So you guys have your second ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
You rolled it, right? Did you roll it already or not?
It's time to roll now.
All right.
Hell
That's fire or attack, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
The
We get to
Fox.
add 1 dice to that. Oh no, you already did. Never
Yeah.
mind.
the fox
Come on.
is also attacking.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Once again, we eat damage.
Yeah.
No.
Ow.
Alright, so we deal 3 and take 5. The worst
So
trade deal.
3. Yes.
Down 2. And our last one.
Yep. So I believe Chatter was gonna roll nature for defending for the last one.
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not? I'm gonna roll that nature by lifting a big old branch in front of me like a shield. That's nature. Who gonna help me?
I don't know who is gonna help you.
Who gonna
That's
help?
up
Who's
to
gonna
them.
help you?
I'm not very good at defending.
Oh,
Who
hell.
gonna help me?
Does my -1 defend halberd only count if I'm making the roll?
Yeah, only
and
if
not-
you are the main person doing the roll.
Okay, then I can assist again. Can I assist with persuader to offer a rare encouraging attaboy.
I
Chatter?
would say that's more orator than persuader.
Oh, order. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will use
It's kind
orator.
of weird. It's kind of a weird one because order is for talking to large groups, but I don't think persuade really feels like, right? Unless you're trying to deceive them.
I'm not. I'm
yeah,
trying to
I
encourage
think I'd rule
chatter.
that as orator. It's kind of a weird bit.
Sure, then I'll assist with order.
Okay.
I pick up one branch. Edmund shouts, "No, not that branch." I grab a different branch.
I just grunt in agreement.
This one, I say, presenting it to the fox in a defensive manner.
Okay. Roll
Who
your
else is going? Is someone else
Did you
assisting?
get both?
Do we have?
I'll assist
Cool.
with my fighter to try to just like poke it.
Poke it.
All right. Roll your defense. And
Bam.
the fox is going to attack again.
Bitch. The fox.
Ah,
It's 3.
Eat ass.
So that means I think you just get an additional health, right?
yeah. Our health go up by 1, I believe.
Hell yeah. We're teetering.
That means it's time for you guys to start discussing what you want to do again.
Oh boy.
Oh shit, I'm in front now. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Well,
We need to keep throwing defense in there because fucking we're gonna die otherwise.
Yeah.
Who has the
think-
best opportunities to defend? Like in
I have
terms
a
of.
bonus.
So
I
we're
have a
defending
bonus
with
to it.
lore or nature. I've got 4 nature. Rickard has 5 nature, I think.
I have 6.
I have
Or 4?
6 nature, and then I
Six
also
nature.
get what, +1 or +2?
Plus
because of
2.
My shield.
Plus 2
Right,
dice
so
for the
like,
shield, it
I will
says.
continue defending.
So yeah, we should definitely have Rickard defending at least one round of defending.
Pick your shit.
Because with six,
I have
with
picked
6
all of my
plus
stuff.
essentially 4
And-
dice.
Okay, I'm gonna say we should do defend as the second one because I'm worried
What-
that she's gonna
what-
faint for the first
What
one.
if we try a spicy reverse of last turn and do attack, defend, attack? It's a little
We
bold.
can try that.
It's a little
Well,
spicy.
here's the thing: if she does faint on the first turn, attack would be better than defend.
It would be
That's
a
true,
little
that's why I said I don't
spicy.
think I don't want to defend first.
True.
I'm just it's a little spicy, but I'm trying to bank off the fact that Rickard essentially gets should get 10 dice.
Oh,
I'm banking
And-
off the fact that Boco hopefully won't just kill us.
I'm trying.
And
to-
hopefully- And hopefully 10 dice is enough to get us like up to like 9-ish health.
Alternatively, we could attack.
And
Like,
Shut up,
and, like,
Anora.
that's a little crazy, but
That's a little bold.
I guess the big question
but
is,
I
do we
don't
want
wanna
to lead
die.
with an attack or a defend?
I think,
I think we should lead with an attack.
yeah,
Okay.
because that has the least bad outcome.
Can I be
unless she also attacks.
Yeah, I think. So if we're doing 2 attacks, I think we want to have conflict leader be Chadar,
What up?
so that
What is
Anora and I can do attacks,
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
and then use this maneuver as as a defend, something like
Yes,
that maybe.
yes. Yes,
That works.
yes, of course.
All right, we'll see how it goes.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're,
I
we're
have picked
locking it
mine
in.
as well. Locking
Let's
in.
hit it.
Locking in.
You're doing attack first.
And now, Anora, do you want to do the first attack, or do you want me, or do you want to take the last attack?
I would like to slam my sword into this motherfucking fox.
Got it.
Oh!
I will
Who will
fight
assist
with
me?
Fighter.
That's 1.
I will also assist with fighter.
That's 2.
Doing a try attack,
It's just like Chrono Trigger.
just like Chrono Trigger.
God damn it!
Top of the mouth.
Up
Eh.
of the mouth.
And
Did
Did you add your bonus die for your sword?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wait,
get
no, I
one,
didn't.
one extra die. So it's
Hold
4
on,
dice.
Add
that's,
the die.
that roll is wrong. Hold on.
Yeah, just roll
Oh,
an extra
shit.
d6. Just roll that independently, and we can add it in.
Oh shit.
Wait, you just rolled in a.
Fuck. Hold on. How do I?
Hey,
Where's
what are you doing?
Oh wait, hold on. I found it.
Just type /R.
There we go.
Nice,
there we go.
nice.
That's 4 successes.
4 successes.
And
Let's
I
go.
will reveal the first action. It's a maneuver. Which is...
Okay, so that's a versus roll.
That's a 3.
Ah,
So you... That's 3 damage, I think. Let me check.
I think so.
let's see. We'll play against defender maneuvers versus by the margin of success. So I think it's just 1 damage.
I think it's just
Right,
one
because
damage.
4 versus 3.
4 versus 3. Yeah, you're right. I just saw the 6. I was like, ah. Yeah.
No, I wish. But hey, 1 damage is 1 damage. Tight.
That's my... Okay, that's for my next...
So our second one here is actually a defend.
Alright.
Just we didn't have the card.
Take your time.
Alright.
Plus, I think
Let me check really
So, because the shield says +2 dice.
Shield is +2 to defend.
I see.
Yeah, or just roll whenever you're ready.
Also, Stevie, if you're saying anything, we can't hear you right now.
They're not.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Severed.
And
Hell
the
yeah.
fox is going to faint.
God damn it.
Bitch.
son of a bitch.
Y'all, we might
Why
die.
did you even let me roll?
Y'all, we might die.
Yeah, because we take 4 damage
That puts you down at 1, I think.
1.
at 1. Yeah.
Don't faint twice, Boco. You wouldn't faint. Wait.
Swissy,
Wait, no, I think we
chose
just-
everything.
I think we're
already.
kind of just fucked.
Yeah, I
Um,
just realized we attacked twice.
Yeah. Well, because we had 7 successes, so if that had been against anything not a feint, we would have gained, 3 to 7 health and been fine. But it was against a feint, so we got fucked.
I think you guys need to realize to not invite me to these campaigns
this is
because I have
great.
notoriously horrendous luck when it comes to dice.
Oh,
Well, it's
no,
not the dice;
don't
it's
worry
just
about
the matchup of skills.
Bad
I'm also
RNG.
very bad at rock paper scissors.
I was reading the card.
Well, the full chart's in the Discord,
Yeah, but it's also on these cards.
but the cards are so small.
I didn't realize she was posting it in the Discord. I'll be real.
I
Yeah, it's
said
like
I
the
would.
first
I've been
thing-
going off these cards this whole time.
It's like the top thing Boco posted at 10:39 p.m.
I see.
or 11:39 p.m. your time.
Fair enough.
It's the full little chart there. Well, I mean, I guess I'll do my last attack
Yeah.
with
Of
fighter.
your short life,
of your
yes.
feeble life.
Yeah, if 2 people want to assist.
I will assist with
I'll
my
assist.
fighter.
Put Chatter in charge and we lose the most health in 1 turn. Hell yeah.
Let's go. Gaming.
Good job, good job.
That's what I'll get to bring home to my family is my dead carcass.
No.
Look how much I've done.
Alright.
That's
I got a
super.
5
I
for
honor
fight.
you, father.
We're doing our attack. I got 5 fighter.
And I will reveal the fox's action.
Please.
It's also attack.
It's an attack. So
No!
is that
Zero
that's an
successes.
independent,
I mean, we just die, right?
and we die.
0 success.
0 successes. Let's go.
Or how does 0 work on that? Do we die?
Nope,
No,
it's 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Now-
I think we lose.
No. Because it's also dead. This is a
Ah.
tie. We've tied.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
We died. An epic battle.
I
You
feel-
mean it runs away?
It's a
I feel like I
draw.
should tell you. Its health was at 2.
Holy shit.
That's why I wanted to attack.
And
That's
it
why I
had-
wanted to attack
shit.
twice.
It had a health of 11.
I was like,
By
I
the
was like,
skin of our
it's-
teeth.
I
So-
wanted to do 2 attacks this round because I was like, its disposition's probably low-ish.
So I think I'm gonna read you the tying a conflict bit from the book. If both
Okay.
sides are reduced to 0 disposition in the same action, which we were, the conflict is a tie. Both sides accomplish their goals.
Oh,
So,
wait.
So
Oh.
we saved the guy.
We saved the
Oh.
guy,
but
he also gets eaten.
Wait.
Wait.
So I think the way I'd run this is that you do drive the fox off, but it does heavily injure
Gets a piece of
Nicholas.
him. Gets a leg.
Yeah. So see, no, you're reminding me of the other mouse guard game I listened to. But yeah, so what I think is, it does run away, and Nicholas is still alive, but he is wounded, pretty badly.
Well,
So as it
I,
dashes away, it tries to grab him in its mouth. It does not fully succeed, but it does get his hand in the upper part of his arm. And of course he screams, and then it runs off, not wanting to deal with like the little bee stings it's been getting from you guys for a while now.
little flaps on its little paws.
That's the only comparison I can really think of is bee stings.
All right. Well, I guess I race up to Nicholas
Yes.
because we gotta try to save him. But I don't have healer.
Does somebody have medical?
Chatter has healer,
I do have healer.
What's your
which
heal-
Edmund knows, so he yells, "Chatter, medicine!"
Chatter, what is your heal score at?
Got it, sir. 2.
Oh boy, I'm gonna say this is a obstacle. obstacle 4 health check, because this is difficult.
So all three of us need to help in
Can I-
order for me to even have a shot.
Yeah, can I start using my traits? Can I use my
if-
old fur trait?
Yeah, sure, you can tap that trait.
Because that would add a +1 in addition to my
Yeah.
assistance die, right?
Yes.
All right, so then I am going to use my I'll use my instructor, try to instruct
Guide my shaken
Chadar.
hand, 'cause it's my
Yeah,
first time.
in combat
Real-world
medics,
situation.
and I'm also going to tap my old fur trait to add an additional +1, so a total of +2 dice from me. Because
I
I've
will
seen
help-
combat injuries before. I have received them. So at least I have some experience in at least stopping the blood flow. We don't need to. We just need him to not die until we drag him
Get
back
back.
to Elmas.
Elmas or Lockhaven, whichever is closer. Probably Elmas, I think.
Yeah.
I will assist with survivalist and attempt to gather like something like scraps basically.
Like a poultice or something.
And if anyone else has other traits that would be helpful, now might be the time to tap them.
I use fighter to motivate.
You
To
try to
keep
chop
fire!
off his arm.
I also use brave
I don't know.
as
does-
one of
Aw.
my traits.
What's
Aw.
stubborn help?
I don't know if stubborn would really help because it's not really applying to you. Because stubborn applies to you, not him.
Yeah, and I don't think guards honor would help either.
Not really, no.
This fool's not a guard, I don't think.
Not
Doesn't
anymore.
Nora's brave help at least? Such an optimistic little mouse.
Oh, let me see. I didn't intend for it to go this way.
Shouldn't have rolled so good.
Oh, my fault, dude.
Listen. Sometimes we waste an entire turn fainting into attack, and then we get fainted against one of our only defense in the round. It just,
It
that's
happens.
the way a cookie crumbles.
If you also, if any of you have, let's see, who's doing the initial roll for this?
It's gonna be chatter.
Chatter, do you have persona points? You have a persona point.
Yeah.
You could add. You could either tap.
If
You
either
should
we
tab
fuck
your
us,
nature.
Then yeah.
And if that doesn't, if it doesn't go well enough, then you could also explode your 6s if you got some 6s.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's spend it all. Let's save Nicholas. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Let me roll first and then see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You,
So-
for persona
So I have
points, you
Josh's +1 on top of his instructor.
yeah.
So that would be 2 from Josh and then 1 from the others.
Yeah. Also, for persona points, you do have to put them in beforehand, not afterwards.
Well, fine.
I would just spend it and tap your nature, which means you would lower your current nature by 1, but you get to roll the
That many
initial
dice.
nature amount. So before you lower it, click on the nature button.
So before I lower it, I click on nature.
Yeah, to roll the dice with 0 extra, and then roll your healer with 4 extra.
So roll the nature dice with no extra,
Correct?
then healer with 4, and then drop my persona.
And your nature, yeah, each by 1.
Well,
Well,
very cool.
Boy,
maybe it's
howdy.
enough. We have 6 chances on the healers.
Oh, I'm just waiting for the reddest number you've ever seen.
We
That's
got
a
3.
3.
You love to see it.
Can we explode the dice still?
I mean, yeah, you can explode that
love
6
to
if you
see it.
want.
Roll another d6, do it. Explode the die.
What am I doing? What?
Roll
Did
another
we meet it? I
D6,
thought
you
we
can-
meet it.
No,
I thought
it's
it was a
4.
3.
Now it was a
It's a
4.
4.
Fuck.
You can explode your 6s though. You have 1 6 that you
Sure,
can.
I'll re-roll. What? How do I do that?
Just roll 1d6. Hey!
Hey!
If you wanted to, you could explode these again.
Do it.
Well, that wouldn't
No,
do
I'm
anything,
kidding.
would it?
No, you.
Would it
you-
heal him more?
You have met the point that you need to. You managed to stop the bleeding and
So
Well,
wait, do your
just
D6s always
barely.
explode, or only if you
No,
spend a fate?
You can only use. They only explode if you use a fate point. But I believe they keep. I believe they keep exploding until they are done.
Oh, wacky.
Yeah, exploding dice are great.
So what
Yeah,
do you
but-
mean exploding till they're done?
Like
Yeah.
if you hit a 6, you get to roll again, and if you keep hitting 6s, you keep rolling.
Oh, so I can do it without spending a fate point.
Correct. Well, the
Okay.
second time, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
That's a fair
okay.
But yeah, you managed.
Well, that's
to,
a fail.
You managed to stop the bleeding and, I guess, more or less cauterize his hand. And now,
Yeah.
I guess you guys are going to be trying to head back to Elmas.
Drag his ass back to Elmas.
I think that'll be a Pathfinder 2 check because you
Ooh,
guys
ooh.
did just come from there, so you remember the way back fairly decently.
Oh, as part of the healing thing, I
Mhm.
want to like. So Edmund's like super like Omega serious right now, which
Yeah.
is weird. And as he sprints up, he pulls out just from Rickard's pack one of the bottles of alcohol.
Mhm.
And just like a really pure one that's like
Absinthe,
real high
yeah.
proof, and just like pops the cork off and just dumps it on the wound to disinfect it.
Yeah.
It hurts like a motherfucker,
Yeah, probably.
but Edmonds doesn't care. His bedside manner is awful.
Yeah, same.
But anyways, I have 3 Pathfinder.
Yeah. If you guys want
So I
to
can
talk
try
about
the
this
Pathfinder check.
that'll probably be the last check, I think.
Yeah. If you guys want to throw some assistant dice at my Pathfinding, maybe with a cartography, a scout or 2.
I'll throw a scout in there.
I'll cartographer you.
All right.
Fuck you on cartographer.
Rickard?
If only there was somebody who knew roads.
If only someone was road wise.
I need a wise man on the road.
I know roads. I'm road wise.
Are you helping me somehow?
Are you
Of
sure
course
about
I
that?
am.
Great. Now roll with 3
Prior
bonus
experience
dice.
leads me to think otherwise.
And that
4
beats
Pathfinder.
it.
I'm not fucking around anymore. I'm just taking us back to Elmas.
Yep, you
Dragging
guys
us,
arrive in
essentially.
Elmas, and you take Nicholas back up to the the rusty nest and
Rusty
put
nest.
him up and find him a doctor. At this point is when, if I was running like a full game, I would switch to the player's turn, which is where you can use it to get free checks on certain abilities that you want to try and level up. But I won't do that since it's not an ongoing game. But yeah, I think that's where we'll call it. And as
That was harrowing.
mouse scars like can be like real hard,
Being
huh?
a mouse sucks.
So
We're so small. We're so small.
So as it is the end of the session, there is one thing we have to do, and that's the awards. All right, so
Hooray.
there are several awards that you can get, so we're gonna, and which are nominated by the players. So
I almost died and stopped a man from bleeding to death.
yeah, I'll just start at the top. If you accomplished a goal during this session, you earn a persona point.
I earn a persona point. We found Nicholas.
Wait, can Nicholas be the something that I brought back to make me stand out?
I mean,
Weren't you gonna get tuft of fur? Did you do that?
Well, that was the combat goal. That was
Oh,
the
I
combat
see.
goal.
I
I'm
could
talking
believe
like
that.
overarching goal.
okay,
Did I
don't think you did. I don't know. Ask them.
'Cause there was a main goal.
No, I would say Edmund was impressed. We didn't die to a fox. Edmund definitely thought that these tender paws and like brand new guard were going to die to the fox. So
Are
the
you-
fact we did is great.
Are you impressed with Honora?
Are you?
Not in a way that is going to be painfully obvious.
It's good enough.
All right. If you
He like in the quiet afterwards, he uncorks his last bottle and he passes it around and nods approvingly.
Aw, that's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. If you played against a belief in like a cool and dramatic fashion, let everyone know about it through your performance of your character, and you earn a persona point. I don't
show everyone what I was capable of?
I don't
'Cause
think-
that
no,
was my
wait, no,
belief.
this is
This is played
played
against a
against.
belief, I thought.
Yeah, like
yeah,
be
none of
like
us
you-
played against our
yeah,
beliefs.
I
I
didn't
don't think.
anyone did. All right. MVP stands for the most valuable player. The MPVP goes to the player who made the crucial contribution so that the patrol could complete its mission. The group as a whole decides who gets the persona point for being the MVP. Only one player per session can be the MVP.
I mean, Honora did get us into the situation.
But see, I think that
But
just means
we've
that
become
Honora is
closer
feeding.
because of it. Smile.
I mean, I'm leaning towards either Nora or Chatter. Because Nora did pretty good in the fight, but Chatter did ultimately save Nicholas
This
from
is
dying.
true.
Hell yeah.
I think I give it to Chatter, personally.
Okay.
I'm good with that. I'm
Mm,
good with
that-
I'm sorry,
that
you can't
clutch-ass
do it, but
save.
keep forgetting to
Get-
hit the button.
Fucked.
All right. The next award is the Workhorse Award. Sometimes one player carries the group through a lot of tough stuff. His character has all the right skills and he makes all the rolls to keep things moving. The Workhorse Award is for him. Award a persona point. The group decides who the workhorse is for the session. You can't be both the MVP and the workhorse. Only one player per session can be the workhorse.
Edmund.
Yeah, if I was playing, I would also nominate Edmund.
God.
Thanks, Dad.
No problem, son.
Thank you.
No,
Team
Dad.
Patrol dad, drunken patrol dad.
Patrol dad.
Somehow my headphones got wrapped around my leg. This is incredibly dangerous.
Don't stand up.
I'm trying not
I've
to.
played that game before. You don't win it.
It's just a big loss.
Alright. Next one, acting on your belief. If your character's actions in the game reflect his belief, you earned 1 fate point. You may get this award once per session.
Well, my belief is I will prevent the young mice from making mistakes I made. I will not
Did
lose
you?
anyone.
Well, I
And
guess
I
you
didn't lose anyone.
You didn't lose anyone. Yeah.
I don't know that I was a success.
Mixed bag, you defended well, but into a feint, and you kind of forgot roads for a second.
Yeah, it was,
Oh yeah, this is a bro.
Oh yeah. Roads.
So what are we marking? It's our goal, right?
If your belief,
Yeah. This would
if you
be a-
played into your belief, basically, you get a fate point.
I mean, I was a little showy.
I said.
Wait, what does the MVP get again?
MVP
Persona point.
gets a persona point.
Okay, right.
Okay, working towards a goal. If your character's actions worked toward your goal but did not accomplish it, you earn 1 fate point. You may get this once per session.
What if mine did accomplish it? Did we do that already?
Yeah.
That was a persona point,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's a different one. Alright, if you have your character perform the action described in the instinct at the proper time during the game, you may earn 1 fate point.
What's the proper time?
Did you...
Did I get in the way?
Was I
Yes.
flashy?
Okay.
I
then
did
don't
take
get it.
charge and fight till my
Oh
last
god,
breath.
you all did yours. I think the only one who didn't do the instinct was mine, because mine was take it slow and fucking
No.
it was like corralling cats. It was impossible.
Alright, and the last one is the Embodiment Award. This reward is for the player who has best embodied his or her character's conditions during the game. Were they convincingly hungry, angry, or tired? Is also for the player who used his character traits in a compelling manner, both for and against. The group decides who's worthy of this reward, but can be awarded to more than one player, but cannot be awarded to everyone. If no one really captured their character during the session, then the award does not have to be given out.
Pardon.
So basically, we can give out multiple,
Yes.
up to 3
Yes, but not
apparently,
everyone can get it.
awards for who did the best job embodying their
Mhm.
character.
How good were
I
you
mean,
at
I
role-playing?
don't want to
Oh, I'll
toot my
bow
own
out
horn.
of that one. I feel like I lost
give
it
Edmund that
somewhere
one.
in there.
I mean, yeah, I would give.
I think all 3 of you had.
I personally, I'd give.
Pretty well.
I'd give a Nora, Rickard, and myself.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool.
I like Chatter. It's just a little
I just wasn't
inconsistent.
a character. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
It happens.
You'll find it when we never play this again.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's basically the end of the formal session. Now, I want to go into what are your guys' thoughts on the game itself as a tabletop game?
It's I like
I
the
feel like I get
team
used to it.
focused. I like the team focused aspect of it. I like having a lot of different skills. I think it gets a little slow sometimes when it's like trying to constantly figure out and describe in like, because for me it's like I want to describe in an interesting way each time how I'm assisting, like with a certain skill, and it feels like towards the end we were kind of just like, yeah, I assist with X skill,
Yeah,
and that
I
was
get
about
that.
it.
I
It
think-
feels like it's
Mhm.
tough to like be like interesting and like in character. You know,
Yeah.
like sometimes it's like in 5e, right? Sometimes you just make an attack. Like it's not like
Yeah. Mhm.
a specific kind of attack, and it
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like this system wants you to make it more like narrative,
More narrative focused.
and like sometimes that's just hard when it's like I'm just doing another instructor to assist in a role.
Gotcha.
And I do, like I said, that the fighting as a team is cool. I like that. Sometimes the like the picking the cards is interesting, but it does ultimately feel kind of just like a gamble.
Yeah, I guess kind of hope that it's good. I understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if there's a way to like be able to
Strategized.
predict or anything like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like we
Yeah,
can't tell
like, I could.
if you're going to faint or when you're going to faint in any real
Mhm.
way.
I get that. I
Um,
think the way of solving that, I don't know if this is in the book or not. I'd have to look, but like lore mouse or whatever.
Yeah,
could,
I think like
predict
lore mouse or
one
like I
move
have
or something.
I have like
that.
predator wise or something, so
Yeah.
maybe it's just like, oh, these types of predators tend to work in this way. You know,
yeah.
it's kind of like in other tabletops, you might not know exactly what an enemy's gonna do, but you might be able to be like, oh, this enemy has these kind of
I
spells.
know this enemy
Or, like,
has burning hands or whatever.
This dragon is probably going to use a breath weapon against us. We should spread out. You know, it's like at least being able to like try to like figure it out. I don't know if that's, at least the way we did it, I don't know if that's necessarily captured in the choosing the cards. It's more just
yeah.
like, this makes sense for us to do these three and
Mhm.
hope the matchups are good. But like these are like sort of these are sort of just my focuses on the negative side of things. Otherwise, I enjoyed the character
Mhm.
creation, and I like how intrinsic the beliefs and goals and instincts
Yeah.
are, because I think that's really helpful, especially for people that haven't played tabletops a lot.
Yeah, helps to get into.
Because I feel like this
more.
is, especially with the forward in the book being
Mhm.
so lengthy in sort of the introduction of tabletops, I feel like this is directed somewhat at like newer to tabletops
Mhm.
audience, maybe people that are just more passionate about like the series
Yeah.
of Mouse Guard and want to try out a tabletop. So I think that's really good having it baked in, because I find that newer people in like other things, they get really caught up in like all the semantics of like mechanics. That's hard for them to like have like a belief and a goal.
Yeah.
Like how many times have you made a 5e character and you just sort of ignore the bonds?
I've never. I think
You
I
just-
wrote bonds once when I've made a D&D.
Yeah,
character.
but like since these are like intrinsic to like leveling up and getting points and things,
Mhm.
you're like sort of pushed to actually have and use them, which is cool. And I like the traits
Yeah.
and skills. I like having lots of specific skills.
Mhm.
It's always just fun to me
Yeah, I feel like
when there's more skills than fewer.
Mhm. I feel like the rule book is like really wordy and it's kind of hard to digest.
It's a very long rule book. I
Mhm.
don't know it needed to be 300 pages.
Yeah, like there is
maybe
a lot of
would've-
example text in there, like example characters and
Yeah.
example.
I maybe
modules.
would have split it into 2 books. I mean,
Yeah.
just like mechanics of like printing and shipping and
Mhm.
PDF making might have not been for it, but like if I could go with like unlimited resources, I would split it into like a player's handbook
Players
and like
and
a DM
mhm.
handbook.
Yeah, I think
Again, not to just compare it to 5e, but like
because these
I
aren't
feel like
really
that's an easier
these
split
games
up
aren't
because, like,
similar at all, really.
you wanna give the players the essentials, but not
Mhm.
like all the extra stuff that they
Yeah,
won't need to know,
They do
because
have
it's hard to get
markers.
players to read sometimes.
They do have markers in the books like, hey, if you're a player, you should read this. If you're a dungeon master, game master, whatever, you should read this. But they only mention it, like, they have the images next to them. You might have seen in the book that there's a circle image and, like, a diamond image that was next to some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the circles for game masters and the diamonds are for players, but yeah, I think the book is a bit too thick.
Ah.
Hello, Molo Guy, we're wrapping up right about now.
Doing a little ramp up.
Do any of the others of you have any thoughts about the game system?
It's just a little complex.
Yeah, it's very
But
meaty.
it's
I feel like once
it's
you
definitely
actually
something
get
you would have to get
into
used
it,
to.
Yeah, this is definitely like a learning curve game.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have gotten better at reading the book, but the book is so
It's
thick.
weirdly complex. It
Yeah,
feels when you
but
look at it,
surface
like when I
level,
looked
it
at it,
looks
I thought
easy.
it was gonna be a simple system, and then as we got into it, I was like, this is actually much more complicated
Once
than I
you
thought.
got to the fight, I think that's where you guys started to realize, oh, there's meat.
Because it's like, yeah, it's not
Fighting
like
is hard.
it's like it's even just like figuring out your group's health is like a whole process of like pick the first conflict leader, they roll health plus their fighter or health plus their other thing depending on what the situation is. It sounds like the same conflict setting or the same conflict system is used in like verbal debates,
Yes,
like
there
negotiations and arguments.
There's several different types of conflicts. We just did the fight conflict, but there's like
which
different
is
types.
interesting.
Yeah, so that's a way they
It's-
do a lot of stuff. Like at one point when I was writing the session, I debated on having us do a weather conflict on the way back, but I figured the first main
Wow,
conflict
yeah.
would have taken up most of it, and I was right. I'm glad I
Dude,
did
we had done a weather conflict though.
immediately after.
Oh, I would have been so ready.
Yeah.
I roll my weather watcher dice. I get 3.
There was a hurricane. It's coming.
It's coming
in
for
the
us.
winter.
It's a blizzard.
We're in
Oh,
a
God.
winter in the middle of like we're not surrounded by what? Nah, man, hurricane.
Okay.
There is water to the north. There isn't really a scale for the map, so we don't know exactly how big it is. Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, it would get easier as you got
play,
into it.
yeah.
But
I think this is
I don't know,
very.
it's not needlessly complicated, but like I feel like there's some way that they could have
I
been
feel like
streamlined in
this
a
could
few
probably
ways.
be buffed out a little bit. I don't actually. I mentioned this before, but this is actually the second edition of this game, so I wonder what the first edition was like.
Oh boy.
Yeah, also I'll say it's very, very difficult to get a hold of a physical copy of this. It's like $120, I think is the only one I was able to
Oof.
find. I got the PDF for like $20. Yeah, but I think that more or less echoes my my opinions that it has like kind of a vertical learning curve.
Yeah.
It's very difficult at the beginning.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it's because like, it's that thing where it's like, because both sides of input matter to each action, it feels it's a little harder to mentally parse.
Yeah.
Like in combat, when you attack, it's like, okay, this person is attacking, so this person is combat leader delegating, so one of these 3 people has to attack, and then 2 other people of the other people can toss in skills to help out, and then that's compared to whatever the enemy is doing for their action that turn, as opposed to D20 systems where it's like, it's my turn, I'm going to do my
thing,
action
yeah.
against just a flat number of the enemy.
Yeah, it's a very
Because this is like a
game.
dynamic like versus in a lot of cases, I feel
yeah.
like that just makes things more complicated to figure out. Because instead of being like, oh, I know that I just do my attack against the enemy.
But look, I believe those did come up. Swissy used Persona or Fate Point at the end to.
I used my Persona point you gave me, and Swissy used the Fate. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, if anyone has any other words to say about the game before that, and
Fuck
not,
yeah. is all I have to say.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, if that's all
Nice.
anyone has to say, I'll just say thanks for watching. I'll see you back whenever the next stream is for video games.
Yeah.
And I'll start considering what the next Roll Bones is going to be. I'll have to look through my books to see what I'm thinking about. Well, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.